Hello, humans. My name is Ty Cholera, and you are watching my live stream. How are y'all doing today? We doing good? Doing good. Today, we we're doing something I've wanted to do for a while, but didn't do for one reason or another. Because Mario Kart hasn't been relevant for like a year or so. But with Switch 2 announcement and the announcement of Mario Kart 9, all of a sudden this series is relevant again, and I can do whatever I want. Uh, not yeah, I mean, I'm going to do whatever I want anyways, because that's just the kind of guy that I am. But here we are. Today, we are ranking every single Mario Kart track in history. I say in history, but in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe specifically, not in history, just in this one game. So I've got our tier list here. We got all of our tracks. I've got video of each of them pulled up so we can analyze. Let's go over the tiers real fast though. Um, so at the bottom here we have the ones that I actively avoid. This is our F tier, the worst of the worst. These are the tracks that when I am like trying to decide a cup to play, and I see that this track is in it, I will pick a different cup. These are the ones that I actively dislike. It's probably going to be the smallest tier of all of them, or one of the smallest tiers, because these are just the tracks that I don't like. They're the ones that I think are bad, and I don't like them. So that's that one. Then right above that we have these courses. They're not terrible. I don't avoid playing on them, but I'm not going to be like super jazzed if they get picked online or something. They're just kind of boring, or whatever the case may be. That's what's gonna go in the tier. It's mid. Deal with it. Most of Mario Kart Wii's tracks are going in here. Haha. Okay, that's a joke, but I mean, uh, these are the tracks that are mid. I don't know what better way to say it. They're just okay. Like they don't do anything like super fantastic, but they don't do anything like super terrible either. They're just kind of there. I guess I don't mind. It's the next one. I mean, it seems pretty self-explanatory. Not bad. Like, you know, sometimes I'll get a hankering to play certain tracks. This is where those ones go. They're okay. Yeah, I like it. I like it is the tier for the ones that I like. The ones that they're pretty good. They're pretty good. No, like, I've got some complaints here and there. But otherwise pretty solid. S tier, phenomenal. These are great, amazing tracks. Only like one or two minor problems with them. Otherwise, they are just stellar tracks through and through. And then, of course, the SS tier, absolute peak. These are my favorite tracks in the series, and they will go in that tier. So yeah, so we've got all of our tracks here, and we're gonna go through them all in order. But there's gonna be something fun with this too. I was like considering doing this stream and kind of thinking about some stuff. And when I decided I wanted to do it, I watched a few other like ranking videos and whatnot of just to like see other people's opinions, because I kind of like to, maybe some other people might be able to point some things out that I didn't notice before, and change my opinions before I go and make some other definitive, my own tier list kind of thing. Um, and I was watching one by Sir Musty, so I'm not going to take credit for this idea because it was his idea first, but I liked it so much that I decided to steal it wholesale. We're also going to be covering the OSTs. So I have a completely separate tier list, where we're going to be just talking about just the music. Um, so just the music. So we kind of have the similar sort of thing. Turn it off. These are bad songs, and I don't like listening to them, and they suck, and they're bad, and I hate them. Not a fan. I'm just not a fan. Like, it's whatever. I'm not gonna put them on a playlist or anything. It's just, it is what it is. I don't like these as much. No strong feelings one way or the other. Like, it's fine. It's listenable. And I'm like, whatever. Not bad. It's a pretty good song. It's not bad at all. I don't hate it. Probably not gonna put this in like a playlist or anything, but I mean I'm not gonna skip it when it comes on. Pretty Fire. It's a pretty good song. I like this song. Certified banger. Like, these are the ones that can get. This is like around the Pretty Fire certified banger. This is where I start putting them in my playlists and stuff, or I start listening to them outside of the game, right? And then we'll listen to over and over again are obviously the best of the best tracks in for all the tracks. So we're gonna go like in order again. We're just gonna do each one. We're gonna do each song as we do each track. I'm gonna pull up my video here. I went and recorded all of these myself late at night, and so it's not the best gameplay because I was tired and half asleep for half of these courses. But you know, whatever. We're just gonna watch them, and we're gonna start off with what's going on there. We're gonna start, of course, with Mario Kart Stadium. I do already have kind of opinions on these tracks, so I'm not gonna like sit and watch and analyze each part of the track. I'm gonna just kind of talk about just in general kind of what my thoughts are. Obviously, you know, first track of the game, and is it a hot? I'm not sure. Is it a hot take to say that this is the best first track in the Mario Kart franchise? Like, it's not. You're not looking at generic. It's not generic. You know, figure eight like so many of them are. Not sure what that was. But like we're talking, this is just a good. It does everything that you want, right? You've got some good wide turns, like, but they're not like so like. There's still opportunities for like more skilled players to take those turns really sharply. You know, this bit here, you've got. Why did I hit that banana? Wow, I must not have been paying attention. Like I said, this is not an analysis on the gameplay. This is not my most ideal gameplay, whatever. But it's like you've got that introduction to the anti-gravity here, which was like obviously the big mechanic of Mario Kart 8 when it first came out. So it's like, you know, assuming this is going to be your first Mario Kart 8 track ever, right? You take that, you round that turn, right? This first turn here, and you just see it just goes up and up and up. And this is where the anti-grav kicks in, and it's super cool. And then you've got your kind of glider for a nice simple turn at the end that has some good shortcut opportunities. As far as like starting tracks go, I'd say this is one of the best in the series. It does its job just so very well, while also still like, you know, here, let me pull it back up. Like the presentation, this track feels like a party. It feels like a celebration. It's like you are playing Mario Kart, and it's so much more than most other like Mario Kart tracks do. Like most other first tracks do in this series. Like I can't think of another first course in a Mario Kart that made me this excited to play Mario Kart. So with all that in mind, I think I want to say either like it's got to go here or here. It is still okay. Here's the thing: it is really simple. Still, there's still long straightaways, some pretty wide turns. So it's still, you know, it's still a starter course. But for being a starter course, it just does such a great job at that like I don't have too many complaints. Like I might come back and reevaluate this one later. We'll see. I'm not sure. I will be ordering these tiers. So, but you know, I mean, there's so many tracks. Like some of them are going to be like really hard. I might shuffle things around as I adjust. But yeah. So with that, let's skip ahead to the water park, which is a terrible name. I'm not the first person to point out that is a terrible name for a Mario Kart course. This one's just okay. It's not. This course doesn't do anything like incredibly offensive, but I think that this one is just like a whole. What am I doing? This is just a whole bundle of missed potential. Like, you know, a water park is such a cool, like, set piece for a Mario Kart course, and they don't do anything interesting with it. It's like you got the one big, really wide turn, which, like, I mean, it's the first one in the game, so it's kind of okay. And it's kind of got a cool, like, anti-grav thing with the big loop-de-loop. It's, like, kind of the only, like, big loop-de-loop in the game, I guess. But there's not anything really to make that big loop-de-loop interesting. And then outside of the big loop-de-loop, what do we got? It's an underwater course. Underwater is just such a nothing gimmick. This here. Oh, you know, hang on. We'll go back in a second. This here plays the merry-go-round theme from Mario 64. It's mid. This course is mid. Yeah. Like, it's not offensive. It doesn't do anything bad, but it's just mid. It's mid. I totally completely forgot the music for Mario Kart Stadium. Let's take a listen. I love this song. I mentioned the presentation of Mario Kart Stadium. It feels like a party. It feels like a celebration. And this song does so much to help that. Like, holy cow, I love this song. It does so much in just making this course feel amazing. It's such a grand introduction, as like this is the first thing you're gonna hear booting up Mario Kart 8 for the very first time. I mean, outside of like the menu themes, right? You get out of the menus, this is the first track. And again, it welcomes you to the game. It's like, welcome, you're playing Mario Kart. Aren't you just so excited to be playing Mario Kart? This one, I say this is a certified banger. This song is just so good. It's so good. I don't even know like how to say. This song is it's amazing. Moving on, of course, to Water Park. I kind of like this one. I love the piano. The piano gets great. It's got these fun little trumpet stings. This one is one that has... is it going to play... I wonder if it's going to play the underwater variant. This song is better than the course it's in. I'll say that for sure. I don't think it doesn't hit that same, like, grandiose moment. This is kind of a fun little bit there. But it is good. This one's good. I definitely want to put this one in not bad or pretty fire. I'm going to put it in not bad. It doesn't blow me away. It's a good song. It's not a superb song. I don't mind listening to it. Probably not going to put it in like a playlist or anything. That's just not me. So that's I think what we're gonna stick to is this rank is pretty fire for this one. Back to the courses. We're gonna skip ahead to here we are. Sweet Canyon. Sweet Canyon. Haha, funny joke. It's Sugar Rush from Wreck-It Ralph. Yes, I am very original. I'm the first person to ever make that joke. This one's fine. I think, like, as the first course to kind of have this, like, so Mario Kart 8 did this thing a lot with, like, these, like, split paths. And you know, it's not bad. I Always take pink path. I always take pink path. Which side are you on? Pink path or blue path? I'm a pink path guy every time. I feel like it sets you up for this last turn better. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I don't know. I don't have any strong feelings towards this one. It's not, again, it's not bad. I think the presentation on this one kind of really sells it. It's really fun. It's like it's Sweet Canyon. There's candy and cake and everybody's happy. We're just having a good time. Course itself is just okay. Not, I don't know. I do feel like the colors are a little warm. And it's candy. It's sweets. Candy does tend to be more like the reds, oranges, and pinks and such. But I like it's a very warm color for this one, which I'm personally not as big of a fan of. Maybe you're more of a fan of it, but it's not really my thing as much. So if we're talking ranking, it's definitely here. I'm trying to decide better or worse than Water Park. Like, I think as far as track design goes, I honestly would put them about the same. Neither of them are too particularly interesting, but I think in presentation, I just like Water Park a little bit more. It's just more colorful. I like the brighter, more saturated colors. That's just my personal preference. I think it looks prettier. So I'm going to go with Water Park as being slightly better, but like they're basically on the same level. As for the music, this one does have some fun bits. I love the claps, like you get the I missed it, but during this yeah, those little claps there, you get the it's good, but I don't know, this one feels just a little bit too simple. The claps here are fun, like the you got those offbeat claps. That's pretty good. That's like the only thing about this song that I would consider to be particularly special. I think no strong feelings. I'm gonna have to put it there. I could even maybe settle for putting it a little lower. It's just so subdued. It's so subdued, and I just don't think it fits. I don't know. I'm not, yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there. I just, like, the more I listen to it, like, I definitely won't put this in, like, any playlists or anything, and I definitely will skip it sometimes if I'm, like, just listening to the Mario Kart soundtrack. It's just, yeah, it's moving on to the last course of the Mushroom Cup. You know, we have to remember, Mushroom Cup tracks are simple. But this is going to be the last one, right? So this is kind of, you've had your 3 courses to kind of get a handle on the controls and figure out, what this game is all about. So, we look at it and it's still pretty simplistic. There's still nothing super crazy going on with this one. We've got the nice wide turns. This is the first time when we get this like outer wall thing, which I like a lot. I never take that option because I'm just too good at the game, and I take the inward turns every time because, but I like that as an option for, like, if you're not confident in like being able to like avoid the hazards, because we're gonna see there's gonna be some hazards later on there in that section. If you're not confident in that, oh, I remembered this. Don't look at that. That was embarrassing. You don't need to see it. But if you're not like confident in your ability to avoid the hazards, you can go up on the wall where it's safer but a little bit slower. I like that. I think that's a really cool feature. I think that's good design. This is also one of those courses that I think is really fun on 200cc. I play a lot of 200cc, so that will factor into my rankings a lot. But this one's really fun on 200. There's some really fun cuts that you can like make with 200cc on this one. Did I fall off? No, you didn't see that. It's definitely not going to happen again. No. I don't know what you're talking about. No. You're not supposed to look at that. I told you don't look at that. Anyway, I like this one a lot. But the really cool thing about this track is the second. It's like if you're not super fast and amazing at this game like I am, like you won't see this on 200. But like for like lap 3 and sometimes lap 2 if you're slow enough, this shortcut opens up, right? But sometimes like you still gotta dodge like the rolling wheels. So, like I like it. I think this one's cool. This one really works for me. It's not spectacular. It's not like the best of the best Mario Kart courses, but I really like it. I really like this one. I like it a lot. I'm going to put it there. It's not, Mario Kart Stadium is there because it just does so good at what it is trying to do and being the starter course and introducing you to the game. And this is a great finale to the Mushroom Cup, I think. I think it does a really good job at that. So we're going to put it right there. Let's take a listen to the music, shall we? I like the beat on this one. This first bit's eh. It's not bad, but once that right here, like you kind of get these little, I don't even know what instrument that is. It's like a bell or like a xylophone, I think. But right here. I love this bit. I like this song. I think this song is great. The first part is eh. Second part, this song is pretty fire. I definitely I have this one in playlists and I like listening to it. I won't skip this one. I like this song a lot. It's pretty good. Honestly, like the track and the song, as far as my rankings, look at that. They fit. Just look at them. Look at them sitting there together. Let's move on from the Mushroom Cup now. We're going to skip ahead. Me picking my characters. We're going to skip ahead to the Flower Cup with Mario Circuit. It's Mario Circuit. Yay. Somebody really liked the idea of a Mobius strip for a course. Yes, I am saying I'm the best person at Mario Kart. Of course I am. I'm just too good at this game. You can see in my footage, I never make any mistakes, and I am perfect at Mario Kart. I don't know what you're asking me here. Anyways, so Mario Circuit is Mario Circuit. Do I need to oh, that's the music ranking. Do I need to explain myself when I put it there? Like, no, it's not terrible. I'm not gonna like skip it when it, I'm not gonna avoid playing it, but I'm not gonna pick it ever. It's everything I don't like in Mario Kart tracks. It's long, wide turns and long straightaways with nothing happening. Presentation, it's just a circuit. It's like this bit where you're upside down is kind of cool, but also not something you're gonna really notice in like the heat of the moment. Like, you see it after the fact and you're like, oh, I was upside down. That's kind of neat. But when actually playing the course, it's not that great. It's not that great. Music is in the same boat. Ouch. Okay, thanks, Pax Plays. I see you trying to 1v1 me. We'll fight it out some other time, not right now. This song is not my style, like, at all. It's just not. Like, it's not ear bleed bad, but I don't know. This particular style is just not my thing. Some people might like this one. I'm mixed. Yeah, that feels about right. I might shift this one. Mario Circuit, the best idea. 8, then go under 8. Like I said, somebody saw a Mobius strip and was like, guys, I had the best idea. And like that's how we got Mario Circuit. And it's like, it's I'm gonna leave this song right here just because it looks pretty for now. I may end up moving it later. Well, thank you, Pax Plays. I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and jump to oh, you need to go away. Haha. Let's jump ahead to this next course, which is Toad Harbor. Toad Harbor, my friends. Let's do it. Once it loads. So we gotta I mean, I'm not doing this live, obviously. This is all recordings, but I'm not playing these tracks live, but okay. Obviously, first things first, presentation wise, this is amazing. This course is so cool. Obviously, based on San Francisco, and San Francisco is not as cool as Toad Harbor. Toad Harbor is San Francisco if San Francisco was actually a good place to go and spend your day. I only can say that because, like, of all of the tracks that are based on real world locations, including all of the cities, San Francisco is the only one I've actually been to in person. Anyways, we're talking Flower Cup, so this is, where they're going to start introducing a lot more hazards. I think I love these tramways, right? Because you have that opportunity to take that really tight inside line. But you run that risk of getting hit. And when you play this course on 200cc and you're trying to take that tight line, I get hit by those what are they called? They're not tramway. Like, that's not the right word. I don't know what they're called. I get hit by them all the time. That little jump on 200cc is actually impossible because you go too far and you end up missing the boat in the middle. But yeah, this one, this is a good course. I don't think I need to, like, say why, this has that thing where, again, where you go up on the wall. It's like, if you're not confident in your ability to avoid the trains, then you run that risk, right? Then you can go up on the wall to avoid it entirely, but it's the slower path. There is this weird side path that, like, I don't take because it doesn't feel any faster to me, and so I don't take it personally. I don't know. That little side path is weird, but it is what it is. I think let me pause so the sound stops. This one is I want to put it after Mario Kart Stadium. It is a phenomenal track. I hate trying to get the tram jump, then hit the side. Yeah. The 1st to 19th. What Mario Kart? Are you playing Mario Kart 9 already where you have 24 racers? The side path is... So why is the side path even there? It's so out of the way. I don't know. It's weird. Either way, I'm going to put this one after Mario Kart Stadium because while Toad Harbor, I do believe to be a bit of a better... Well, maybe I will put it in front of it. I am going to put it ahead. I think Mario Kart Stadium is going to be bottom of phenomenal. I think. Is kind of going to be our benchmark. Like, that's where Mario Kart Stadium is going to stay, is right here. But it's just a good course. It's not like the best course in the world, obviously, but it's a good course and I like to play on it. And yeah. As for the music, this do I need to explain myself? I'm dropping things off my desk. This song is such a vibe. It's just... This song is just so chill, and it's so cool, and it's just like... Chicken soup is better when you eat it at the Mario Stadium on the sidelines. What is that supposed to mean? Like, I'm reading that comment and I'm like, I genuinely don't know what that is supposed to mean. Chicken soup? What? What does chicken soup have to do with any of this? We're talking about Toad Harbor, dude. Okay. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on anymore. This song is so good. It's such a chill vibe. We like it. It's going in certified banger. That's where it's going. Okay. Next, we're going to skip ahead again. Oh, I like nailed that timing. Look at that. Did you see where I like nailed that timing? I'm a genius. I'm so good at my job, guys. Anyway, Twisted Mansion. Twisted Mansion is a ghost house track. And that's kind of it. Toad make chicken soup in the harbor? Are you saying he would Toad goes out to the sea and he like just dumps the chicken soup mix like into the ocean? Cause like it's naturally salty, so clearly that, yeah. Like I get what you're saying. I get the joke here, but like I don't know. This track is fine. I see a lot of people, okay. I see a lot of people really hate on this track. And it's not good. I'm not about to try and defend Twisted Mansion. It's not good, but I don't think it's like as bad as everybody says. Here's the thing about this track in particular, I think that really kind of gets to most people is like when you have a lineup of courses as absolutely stacked as Mario Kart 8, just being okay is not enough. It's just not enough. You know, it's like this track, I'm gonna put it, I honestly think I'm gonna put it below. Do I dislike this one as much as Mario Circuit? I think it's above Mario Circuit for me. I have more fun racing on this one than Mario Circuit. I think there's some fun bits in this one. It's like, you know, like the split path is whatever. This shortcut here at the beginning is kind of cool. You know, when you have a mushroom, you can like take that tighter turn. I like this little bit here where you like go underwater. Like that's cool. The underwater section in and of itself is not interesting at all. But you know, it's an underwater section. Yeah. It's not a bad track per se, but again, in a course lineup as stacked as Mario Kart 8, that not just being okay isn't good enough. If this were like in, I don't know, like any other Mario Kart game, I'd probably rank it way higher. But Mario Kart 8's lineup is just so good. You know, and as much as I hate to say it, the same goes for the music. Pax Place has just gotten stuck on chicken soup somehow, and I don't know. I don't know where this is going. He's lost in his own little chicken soup world. This song is generic ghost house music. If there ever was generic ghost house music. It does nothing. It does nothing. It does absolutely nothing special. I still like listening to this more than I like listening to Sweet Sweet Canyon. I think the choir's kind of nice. Got that little choir in the background. I like this transition. Actually, the loop I kind of like. This like bum bum bum. I kind of like that, but it's more energetic than Sweet Sweet Canyon, which is why I'm putting it where it is. But it's still not good. It's still not good. But that's okay, because the Flower Cup... Here, we'll just... Flower Cup ends with Shy Guy Falls. And you want to talk about, like, the anti-gravity gimmick in Mario Kart 8. It's like, you know, I've heard some like mixed takes on the anti-grav in Mario Kart 8, and it's like, you know, how good is it from like a gameplay perspective? But for me, from like a purely presentation and track design perspective, what anti-gravity did was open up possibilities. It gave us options for places to go with Mario Kart that Mario Kart had never gone before. And Shy Guy Falls is the track that really shows that. You could not make this track in any other Mario Kart game. But, like, how cool is this from a purely, you know, presentation standpoint of, like, you go up the side of a waterfall and then come back down. That is so cool. It's so cool. It's just awesome. And I feel no shame in putting it where right there. Because, I'm losing track of where all my tabs are. It's just so cool. This course is amazing. I love it. It's so awesome that I don't even know what else to say. I love that, you know, that bit of like gliding out from the end. Well, and then this last shortcut right here. You can take that on 200 cc's without a mushroom. Here comes more from the... I'm just gonna like... I can't pay attention to what I'm trying to say when you're commenting about chicken soup. Is that your goal? Is to throw me off my game with your chicken soup comments? So it's polluting the water. Anyways, like, I don't know. But this last bit here at the end, what I was trying to say, we'll skip. That was too far. Right here, this shortcut right here, you can take without a mushroom. On 200 cc, but it's tricky. It's not easy to do, and I really like that. I like shortcuts like that where it's like normally you'd need a mushroom, but like on 200 cc, like those 200 cc mushroomless cuts are some of my favorite things, and I love doing them, even though like sometimes I'm bad at them. I love doing them, and it's just so much fun. But good course. Easily goes in the phenomenal tier. One of your dad's favorite courses, and I like. Your dad is right. It's a good track. Also, I don't know how you can't not dance to this song. Like, this song is such a bop. This song is such a bop. It's so good. I think this is like the first one that we're hitting into the SS tier. I will listen to this over and over again. This song is just so good. Well, and there's also... Hang on. Give him a second. You get the Shy Guys. This is something Mario Kart 8 does a lot, where it's got the dynamic music. I don't know why I was having a hard time finding the word for that. The dynamic music, right? And this one, whenever you're near Shy Guys, they sing, and that's so cool. That's so cool. I love it. I love this song. I love this track. First SS tier. Of course, it goes to the music because it has to go to the music. Yeah, really good. Really good. Skipping ahead now to, oh, right. We're done with that cup. Hang on. All right. Sunshine Airport. Skipping ahead. Skipping ahead to Sunshine Airport. Gotta drink some water for my soul. And this is a good course. This is a really good course. This course does a lot of things that I really like. This is where, like, So this is where a lot of the turns start getting like really challenging. Like this turn, especially on 200cc. I don't know where my mouse is. There it is. Especially on 200cc, like trying to take that turn right and like keeping your lines where you want them is really tough. This I'm gonna start like I gotta start tuning out the chicken soup. I'm sorry. It's too distracting when I'm trying to like say stuff. But yeah, so this course is where like a lot of those turns start really getting pretty tight, but they're still like generous enough. Like this is it's a good Star Cup. Good Star Cup course, and that was an embarrassing. I just hit that box. Yeah, I you know, it's, and you know, I like this option here where you can like jump up on the plane, which is the faster option. It's not the tightest turn, and sometimes I'll like jump down to like take a really tight line there. But like you get those trick opportunities there, so if like you're trying to do some stuff with that, that's cool. This one is like, this last turn is a little bit wide for my liking, but it is, you know, it is what it is. I do love this bit here. There's like this cool bit of sound design with this course in particular. There's actually a few really cool bits of sound design in this course. I need you to stop, right? I'm like, I know I hit the box, okay? This course, like, because you've got the bit with the you know, when you're inside the airport itself. Let me back it up a little bit here. Right, that was too far. When you're like inside the airport proper, you can like hear they've got announcements and stuff going on, and they're hard to like hear like in game, but if you're listening, you can hear it just a little bit. Like, and they're like announcing where flights are going, and they like call out the names of other tracks, which I think is really cute and fun. But then, you know, there's this bit too, where when you're coming down from this loop here, this U-turn, you got this glider section, right? And you hear these planes that over you, and the planes overpower all the other sounds. And so I think from like a presentation standpoint, this course just absolutely nails it. As far as design, it's good. It's not bad, but I think it's I want to put it here. I think is where I'm gonna put it. Better or worse than Thwomp Ruins? It's better than Thwomp Ruins. It's better. Actually, I think I'm gonna move Thwomp Ruins there. I think. No, we'll leave Thwomp Ruins where it is. I think we're gonna leave it. I think the presentation really sells this one a lot. It's really fun as far as its presentation goes. As for its music, this song is a bop. It's a good song. I don't know if it fits the track super well. And I don't know how to describe it. But this feels more to me like a beach sort of song. Maybe? I don't know. It's like, it's a good song. It's a good song. But it's not quite there for me, you know? And it doesn't, I don't feel like it quite hits I don't think it quite fits that airport vibe. Not that I could describe what that airport vibe is supposed to sound like, but this isn't quite it. I think I'm gonna put it here, just below Thwomp Ruins, because it is still a good song, and I do still like listening to this song. I think this song is better out of the context of the game, though. I think that's where I feel comfortable putting this one. That feels about right to me. We'll call that one there. And we'll let we'll move on here. To the next one. Gotta keep my water alive. I got a lot of courses to go through. I have like my water, and then I have my other water right here, and then I have my root beer, which I'll get to when I feel like it. I'm ready. I'm ready on liquids. Dolphin shoals. Dolphin shoals. If we're talking water courses, top tier. Top tier underwater tracks in the whole franchise. You know, whole franchise being 8 and 7, being the 2 games to have predominantly underwater tracks in them, to have any underwater tracks in them. Underwater wasn't a thing before 7. Top tier underwater track. Does that make it a fantastic course? There's some good bits. There's some really good bits. I liked that bit where you jump over the eel. This final turn, presentation-wise, is so cool. Like this. Don't look at that. Don't look at that. I don't know what happened there. If I recall, when I was recording this, it was like late at night and I was like falling asleep. But don't look at that. Anyway, look at these turns. These are terrible. I'm awful at this game. But I'm also the best. So, yeah. Anyways, there's some good bits. Like, presentation-wise, that final turn's really cool. Otherwise, like, you know, I like this bit. I think this bit looks kind of cool. But then you, like, stop and realize, like, is anything actually happening there? No. Tricking off the eel's cool. If we're talking track design... oh, yeah. No, this is the right spot. I should probably pause it so that it's not making sounds. Oh, that's the wrong one. I get more sleep than you and I can still rank. I can rank them. I just can't play them, apparently. I want to put this one right here. I guess I don't mind. It's good. I feel like, especially for Star Cup, it's a little bit too simple. So, you know, it is what it is. It's a little too simple for Star Cup. But it's not bad. It's got some good bits. I guess I don't mind it. But we're gonna start with this one first, right? Because this is kind of where the song starts, right? You got the little, you know, it's kind of a bop, you know. We're chilling, right? And this is a good song. This is a good song in and of itself, right? I don't dislike this song at all. And then you're playing the track, right? And you're driving. Hang on, where is there a mute button? Right? You're driving, right? And that first time you pop right out of that water, right? And it just freaking kill it, sax guy. Oh my gosh. The saxophone, man. Well, and this isn't even like you know, I'll skip ahead here. So not it's too high for me. I'm sorry if I hurt your ears. This song freaking kills it. This song kills it. It's so freaking good. It's fantastic. This song is amazing. Yeah, obviously it's gonna go here. Like, saxophone dude just absolutely destroys that note, that section, right? You jump out of that water and it's just peak. It's just peak all the way through. So, yeah, no, that one, easy SS tier, top tier music. Let's jump ahead. I'm gonna turn the music sound back on here. Oh, and the saxophone music plays for the entirety of the third lap, which just makes that final lap just feel so good. And I think that's really cool. Skipping ahead. Drinking some more water. Gotta drink that water. We'll skip ahead. Come on. There we go. the Electrodrome. Probably the most commonly mispronounced Mario Kart track in history. Because it is not Electrodome, it is Electrodrome. This track's a party, man. This track is just a party. Like I love this track. It's so much fun. I think like this one is like a perfect Star Cup material, right? There's a few wider turns, but right, you get to this section here, this split path section, pink path every time, by the way. I just always take the pink path, right? This section has like some windy turns there, right? You've got, this last little bit right here, you go ba 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 ba, right? And that's a part of the track, right? That final glider section, right? This last turn, is just fun. If you want to take that tight turn, you got to avoid the piranha plants, right? This one's got some good drifting opportunities. If you take it too tight, though, you'll hit off-road, and like that's really nice. I like this one a lot. The vibes are just through the roof. So many vibes. Yeah, I love this track. I love this track a lot. I think as for where to put it, I can tell you guys right now, this tier, phenomenal tier, is probably going to be like the most like stacked tier, just because there's just so many good courses in this game. Like, I'm gonna put it here. I think I like it. Well, I don't know, because like, I don't know, because I'm thinking about it, and it's like as I'm looking at it, it's like. This one definitely does have a lot of the things that I'm not as big of a fan of. Some of these turns are like really wide. I wouldn't say there's like any straightaways, and straightaways are like the cardinal sin of Mario Kart for me. Song is good, but the track isn't the best. See, and it's like now that I'm like taking a second to like take a step back and like look at it outside of like the party that is this track. It's like, I'm looking at it and the track design, honestly, is not super engaging. I think what really sells this track is just the atmosphere. Like, it feels good to drive on. I definitely do, like, now that I'm, like, really taking a second to, like, look at it, I think I'm gonna have to bump it down a tier. I really am, and I hate to say that, because Electrodrome has always been one of my favorites. I always loved this one. But like track design wise, it's not great. But it's just such a vibe. It's such a vibe. It's a party. It's a party. And I will say that in some cases, presentation absolutely can save some of these tracks. Like there are some tracks coming up that I will put a tier higher than I normally would purely on their presentation. And actually, I think I'm gonna do that. This is gonna be the new benchmark for Phenomenal, because I almost dropped it down below. I want to raise it just because the party vibe is so good, and it makes me excited. Like even if gameplay wise, not a ton is actually going on from a presentation, and I get excited to play Electrodrome. So I'm gonna leave it there. But know that the only thing that's pushing it up this high is its presentation. Is the vibes and the party. Let's hop into Electrodrome, the song. This song is a bop as well. It's definitely not like my favorite. It's not like S+ tier, but it's still good. It's still very good. I like this song a lot. It's kind of like, it again, this song only helps to elevate that party vibe, right? It also is one of those with the dynamic bits, right? So you kind of, there's that anti-gravity strip where it gets like all sort of distorted and weird, and I don't see them here, but this one, right, it's got the Shy Guy party section, right, where when you're in that main party section, you can hear the Shy Guys going, wah, 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 right, where they're dancing along with the song, right? And this one's a vibe. This one's fun. I'd say for Electrodrome, definitely. I'm not gonna put it up next to Toad or quite by Toad Harbor. I think it's not quite as good because like Toad Harbor, just it feels so good and it's so relaxing and it's like it is exactly what you want out of a Toad Harbor track. Electrodrome also, this song is great. I'm gonna put it there. I feel good about that spot. I can't quite describe it, but it goes there and it's good. It is a good song. Okay, let's go. Let's move on to the next one. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? I don't know if they're ready. I mean, we've all played this game a million times before, so yes, you're ready. We've been playing this game for what, 10 years? 14 years? Freaking Mount Wario, dude. Freaking Mount Wario. Before we even see the course, I'm just gonna real quick. This is my favorite track in Mario Kart. Period. Like, I'm not in, like, sorry for the spoilers for the rest of the tier list. Nothing tops this. It just doesn't. This track is so good. You have all you're right. First, it's a sectional course, right? So it's not 3 laps, it's 3 sections. And I love sectional courses. You're always doing something engaging, always something interesting, right? Lap 1 or section 1 is not like anything to write home about. It's nothing too crazy. Don't look at that. Right? Lap 1's nothing too crazy. But lap 2, right, you've got this bit, right, where you can either take that, you can jump off early, which is the faster path in 150, to try and dodge the rocks, right? You have to avoid those rocks to get in that water and take that faster path. Or you can take the glider and go over it all, which is a little bit slower, right? You've got the dam section right there. You've got here where, like, this is the split pass, right? There's this, that proper amount of challenge that you would expect in the Star Cup, right? Don't look at that. Right? This section coming up, people hate the forest section. All I have to say to people who hate on this section, get good. Obviously, I'm not. Get good. This section feels so good to pull off flawlessly, right? And then you get into this bit at the end, right? You've got sharp turns, right? You've got, right, after the sharp turn section, you've got the tricks, right, over these little bumps. I don't know what they're called. I know there's a name for them, but I don't play sports. You know, you've got the bumps, right? You turn and you go into this boost panel section, right? You go boom, boom, lightning hits you apparently, right? You're going fast. Like this last section just aims to speed you up as much as possible. You've got the roaring crowds on all sides building up to the just this grand finale. The music's going crazy. This track is amazing, and I am always excited to play it every single time. The best part is it's even better on 200 cc's. Like, how did they even do that? This track is better on 200, right? The sharp turns are even crazier. The forest section is even harder. You can, like, it's so good. It's so good. S+ tier track. Amazing. This is my favorite course in all of Mario Kart history. And I don't even feel bad about having that opinion. I just don't. It's so good. It's so good. And the best part is that it is coupled with one of the best songs. Right? You've got this song, right? Here's the first section, right? Because the song changes with each section that you play, right? So here's the first section. It's a bit more subdued along with the rest of the course, right? The first section's a bit more subdued, right? You're at that top of the mountain. There's not much to see. You're just trying to get those first couple of turns down, right? Right? Okay. It's nice and simple, right? Second section, we're gonna skip ahead a bit. Right? Second section actually almost seems to dial it back just a little bit, which is good because, right, it's this is focus time, right? This is the hardest part of the course. Focus time. It's time to lock in, right? I'm bumping everything. Right? And you've got, like, it's chill. But, you know, it's still got, there's some right here where you get to the forest, right? It goes a little crazy. Violin guy, take us away. Take us away. The trumpet sings, and just go, bah, bah. I love it, I love it, I love it. And then you get through this section, and for the final lap, it reprises the first section, but it's just call in everyone, call in the horns, call in the brass, call in the violin, call in the trumpets, call in everyone, call in the electric guitar. We're going freaking crazy for this last section here. Right? And if you're in first place and that front running bit comes on, it just slaps so hard. Like, there has never been a song in Mario Kart that, like, while playing the game, powers me up as much as Mount Wario. It's so good. It is so very good. Easy S+ tier. In both the track and the song, they freaking nailed it with Mount Wario. It's so good. I love this song so much. I love this track and this song so much. It's amazing. All right, skipping ahead, we're gonna jump ahead to the Special Cup. First track of the Special Cup is Cloud Top Cruise. Cloud Top Cruise, eh? What do you have to say for yourself? I don't know why I'm being weirdly doubtful. This track is a banger as well. Arguably one of the best, like, first courses in a Special Cup ever, I think. Right? You've got the... Right? It's one of the best sky levels ever, right? I love how it plays with, like, the airships, right? You've got, like, the kind of cloud heaven kind of thing from, like, SMB3. Right, the Thunderhead section is just cool. Right, I love this bit too a little bit because, you can kind of see. Right, it's a wide turn, but there's still something interesting going on. Right, you want to, like, hit those boost panels, but you also got to be careful with the boost panels because there's the lightning that might strike you. Right, and you don't want to get hit by the lightning, and so it takes a wide turn that could normally be not fun, and makes it interesting and makes it exciting. And that's something that is really cool, right? But you still got, right, there's this tight section here, or you can take the safer, wider section on the other side. I always take this direction. I didn't even think about the other option, but, right? You've got the cannon, right? Good course. Just really good track. Absolutely very solid. I think this one, oh, that's not the right tier list. I don't want to say absolute peak just yet. Like, that's reserved for, like, the best of the best. But top of phenomenal, at least for now. I feel confident putting Cloud Top Cruise right there. It's so good. This one is just so good. I love this track. I love this track a lot. And let's take a listen to that gorgeous soundtrack. Gorgeous. Take us away, trumpet guy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So good. Right, you've got this right already, right? It's got that it's really upbeat but also energetic, just the right vibe for what you'd expect on, like, this kind of course, right? And then, obviously, da 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 ba, 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 ba. Right? You've got that Mario Galaxy, inspiration there. So good. But again, it gets better because the moment you enter the thundercloud, electric guitar guy takes over the main melody, and he's, like, freaking rocking it. And you get to that the Mario Galaxy bit, it's like, okay. And it's like, if it were just this part, if it were just the thundercloud bit, I don't think I'd like it as much. And if it were just the main bit, I don't think I'd like it as much. But the fact that it's dynamic and it shifts and it changes, super good. Is it better than Dolphin Shoals? No. No. Not yet. It's not quite better than Dolphin Shoals. I don't think. Just because Dolphin Shoals, like, has that oomph factor, you know? And, like, the Thundercloud section is cool, but it doesn't hit you with that, like, that oomph factor, you know? Which Dolphin Shoals does. Still a good song. Still a really good song. Still on all my playlists, and I still listen to it. Actually, the one that's on my playlist is the Smash Ultimate version, which remixes this and, like, combines the two of them, and that's now that's fire right there. Anyways, after we're done with Cloud Top Cruise, we jump back into the Special Cup. And I don't know if it's like some sort of law or something, that the second track in a Special Cup is just not going to be that interesting. It's just not... Bone Dry Dunes, man. Like, it's... What is there to say about Bone Dry Dunes? Is it as bad as people say it is? Maybe not. Like, people like really dog on this track. And no, it's not offensive. Don't look at that. It's not offensive, but it's not anything special. There's nothing worth worth writing home about. That section there is like the most interesting part where you go up on the wall, but it's not actually all that interesting because, like, it's a split path. But no, it's not, because you're always going to take the bone path because it's always faster every single time. Like, why would you take the other option? Some of these turns, like this track in particular, actually this turn up ahead here, this one in 200cc, coming off this and like trying to take this turn in 200cc, that's pretty tough. That's really hard. Otherwise, this track just ain't it. This track ain't it. It is without a doubt the weakest of the base Mario Kart 8 tracks, like nitros. Would I say that it's like, as you know, it's not one that I'm actively going to avoid. There are a few tracks that will go in this tier, and Bone Dry Dunes isn't that, but it's not great. It's not great. Same can be said for the music. It's generic desert music. Again, I'm not gonna turn it off. It's not terrible. Still weak. Still the weakest song in this list so far. I don't know. This track just does nothing for me. It does absolutely nothing for me. Let's skip the rest of this here. On to Bowser Castle. OG, well, I say OG, it's Bowser Castle 8. 8's Bowser's Castle. First things first, presentation is so sick for this course. Like, you go in and you've got this like crazy intense, like, look at all this. You got this wild like steampunk castle kind of vibes. And that's so cool, right? Then you take this and you enter this big old room, right? You still got that steampunk look going with the pipes and everything. big, old, very animated Bowser statue. He's like making his presence known. Like, there was a period, like in the main console Mario Karts, where all of the Bowser castles had these big old Bowser statues, right? Double Dash had it, we had it, and now 8's got it, right? And this is easily the best big old Bowser statue, right? Because, like, gosh dang it, he's so animated, he's, like, actively involved, he's not just spitting fire at you, he's trying to freaking crush you, dude! He's out for blood! So good. It's got challenging turns, right? Those obstacles, like that swing pendulum, especially on 200cc, like, if you're going fast enough, you're not gonna have time to, like, course correct. And if you're gonna hit that pendulum, you're gonna hit that pendulum and it's gonna hurt, right? Trying to take some of these turns, like this last turn here, right? The rocks here, these rocks are just intrusive enough to like make you think about where you're going, but also not so intrusive that it like becomes obnoxious and it ruins the course, right? You've got these lasers that turn on the second lap, which is really cool. It's got some nice tight 90-degree turns here. This is a really solid track, and I'm actually willing to put this one in absolute peak because I personally think this is the best Bowser's Castle in the series. I love this Bowser's Castle so much. It is awesome. This track is absolute peak. It is amazing. And for its music, rock is not my genre. It's not. But every now and again, there's a soundtrack. There's a song that just kills it. You've got the electric guitar and the trumpets going on together there. And then there's this bit. This song is just so cool. Like this bit here, like it reminds me, and this is high praise coming from me because this is one of my favorite soundtracks of all time. It reminds me of Sonic Adventure. It gives me like Final Egg, Hot Shelter kind of vibes, like the egg carrier kind of gives me these same vibes. That's what it sounds like to me, and it's just awesome. It's such a banger track. Such a banger song. I might have, like, honestly, this tier's getting real bloated. I might have to, like, move Shy Guy Falls down to certified banger, just to, like, balance it out a little bit. This super good. I'll leave Shy Guy Falls where it is for now, but it depending on how bloated, because there's just so many good songs in this game. I might have to make some adjustments there. Is it safe to say this is the most controversial Rainbow Road? Is that a fair assumption? Hang on, I'm refilling my water. Because, you know, when this game first dropped, people hated this Rainbow Road. Like, they hated it. It was kind of weird, actually, kind of how aggressively people dogged on Rainbow Road 8. Like, it's like, I get it. You know, you know, when you play Rainbow Road, I'm trying to put my lid back in. When you play Rainbow Road, you know, it's all about that whimsical adventure. And this particular Rainbow Road grounds it a little bit by making it like this space station. Right? Rainbow Road's kind of always been in space, but this is the first time it's ever been so grounded. Personally, I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's like presentation-wise, I think it is pretty like one of the weaker Rainbow Roads, but I don't hate it. Like a lot of people hate it. I don't hate it. It's not bad. As far as the design goes, I actually kind of like this course. Hear me out. This course has like everything I would want in a Rainbow Road. It's got sharp turns, limited guardrails, right? Like some of these turns are really like this shortcut is actually cool. Like you can't look at that and tell me that that's not cool. You jump off the track and like that's sick. That's so cool, right? This final turn that just really kind of sells that final bit. But this bit right here, this turn right here, this S turn on 200cc is dang near impossible, and I love that. This is a genuinely challenging course, and I think that its presentation. 2 shocks in a row. Gosh dang, dude. Anyway, well, I think that presentation. What? Oh, that's unfortunate. Presentation isn't spectacular, but I still think that this track is better than most people want to give it credit for. So, which is why I am going to. Oops, that's the wrong. What did I just do? Oh, we were like way over here. Anyway, that is why I am going to put this one top if I like it. Is that a hot take? Maybe. Do I care? No. No, I don't. Not particularly. I actually really like this Rainbow Road. It's not nearly as bad as people seem to say it is. I like it a lot. It's good. So, yeah, I'll put it there. I think it fits there. It's a good one. It's a good one. Oh, now that I'm looking at this. Yeah, that's what we're going to have to do, I think. Looking at it, I like Rainbow Road better than Electrodrome, but it's not quite phenomenal status. I think that's a better spot for it. Yeah. So yeah, let's hear that song though. One thing I will say about this song is it nails the theme of that space station vibe, right? You can like or dislike the space station theming for a Rainbow Road, however much you want. But this track nails that theme. It really just hits super hard. It nails the song. Does that make it a fantastic song? No, it's a bit more subdued than I think most Rainbow Roads should be. For me, I want my Rainbow Road song to be big and grand and epic. And this one is good, and it is pretty good, memorable, and it's really good, but it's not quite there. Still a good song though. Still a good song. I think I'm gonna put it in. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it in pretty fire. I like this song. It's certainly not certified banger. Actually, it's certainly not there, but it's good. It is good. That concludes the special, or the base game Mario Kart 8 tracks, and we're talking base Wii U Mario Kart 8 courses. Now that I'm taking a second, I want to take a minute to kind of reevaluate everything, make sure that I've got this all correct how I want it. I think as far as the tracks are concerned, yeah, I think this is good. I feel good about these rankings right here. As for the music, yeah, this is looking about right. I think I'm pretty happy with these rankings so far. So let's move on. That actually is the end of this video right here. I gotta pull up the next set for the Shell and Banana Cup. Shell Cup. Starting off with Moo Meadows. I'm gonna do something here, chat. I'm gonna do something. And all right, let me pause this real quick before I talk about it. I'm gonna do something. This is gonna make people mad, and I'm not gonna apologize. I don't like this course. I don't like this course. I don't like it at all. I really don't. Before I'm gonna say this again, slight spoilers, I guess. Before the booster course pass came out, this was my least favorite track in the game. People gas this track up so much, and I do not understand why. It's like, okay, part of it, not all of it, but part of it is the fact that this is a Wii track, and almost all of the Wii tracks just lose points for the sake of being Wii tracks. And that's slightly exaggerated, but people gas this track because it's a Wii track, I think, and it's like because it was on Mario Kart Wii, people think it's like gold or something. It's not. This track is so boring. I'm sorry. This is so boring. It's wide turns, all of them. Super, like, I get it's a shell course, a shell cup, but even still, this is so dull. There's nothing. There's no verticality. There's like 2 tricks. This section is the only interesting thing this course has going for it, and it's not. It's just not. I'm also just not as big of a fan of just the farm vibe, like aesthetic. Some people are. Some people really like farm aesthetics. I don't. It's just okay. The whole thing is just okay. This little bit where the cows start walking, like, yeah, okay, they can be a pretty decent challenge, but it ain't it. This ain't it. This ain't it. I don't like this course. Never have. From the day I started playing Mario Kart 8, I don't like that course. Oh, that's in the music tier. Hang on. Yeah. There it is. I don't like this course. I don't like this course. You may have noticed I didn't move the music. This song is so obnoxious. That's it. Right there. What you just heard, that's the whole song. It's just gonna loop that over and over again. There's a couple like little flares. But that's it. That is all this song has to offer. I do not understand. I do not understand the love of this song or this track at all. Right, it does this. Right, you've got that little bit of interesting. You're like, oh, maybe this is gonna get cool. Nope, it just goes back to that. Garbage. Garbage. Turn it off. I hate this song. I hate that track. It's terrible. Never again. Never again. I don't like that track. Y'all can yell at me all you want. I don't care. I don't care. I don't like Moo Moo Meadows. Mario Circuit from GBA. This is a course. This you know what this is? This sure is a Mario Circuit course from the GBA. What else am I supposed to say about it? I mean, it's Mario freaking Circuit. Everybody knows there's too many Mario Circuits. Mario Circuits aren't interesting. I don't think this is the worst one. It's not as bad as it could be. There are some interesting bits here, right? That vertical, the verticality is kind of nice, especially considering this was once a GBA course, which didn't have any verticality at all, right? So that anti-grav section is kind of nice. This bit, hang on. This bit here at the end, these tires are actually a really cool shortcut, especially in 200cc, because you can absolutely take that shortcut without a mushroom in 200cc. I think you can in 150. I didn't go for it here, but I think you can in 150 too. The little pit stop section's kind of nice. Otherwise, yeah, This track is okay. It's Mario Circuit. Better or worse than Bone Dry? I'm going to put it better than Bone Dry. I still think it's better than Bone Dry. What it does have going for it, though. Ba, ba, ba. Bow! I love this song, man. This song is sick. All right, this bit right here. Oh, this song is good. This song is good. It's a bop. I wouldn't say it's like crazy or anything. I'd be willing to put it. Yeah, I'd be willing to put it right there. Musically, there sounds good. I think there's good for that track. Yeah, let's do that. All right. Oh. Yeah. Cheap Beach is up next. I forget sometimes which tracks are coming up. And I like this one. It's simple. It's a shell cup, so, you know, you can get away with being a little bit simpler. Even still, I think this one does have some pretty interesting, like, more complex bits. We'll kind of touch on it here in a second. I actually really like this pier boardwalk section, because, like, it's still wide enough to be easy for, like, shell cup standards, but narrow enough that, like, when you it can get kind of congested there, like, especially in the early on. This bit here is interesting because in the original DS version of this track, it's like there was kind of an interesting dynamic as the tide would go up and down, right? And the water would slow you down. So you would try to, like, hit it when the tide was low so that you could take the tighter lines. With Mario Kart 8, because you can go underwater, you just take the same line every time. And that's not incredibly engaging. Not gonna lie. Jeez, I'm yawning. I do like this little bit here at the end. There's some pretty nice turns here, and again, it's kind of got that same thing as this pier section, where it's narrow enough that it can feel claustrophobic and congested, especially when there's, like, other races around you and you're, like, trying to avoid items and stuff. Obviously, that's not an issue here because of how far ahead I am, right? But it can become a problem. But it's still wide enough, and, like, the turns are kind enough that you're not gonna be, like, it still fits shell cup standards. I like it. I like it a lot. Is it great? No. I hesitate. I'm gonna put it here, and I guess I don't mind. It's not. I still like this course. But it's not, like, peak. You know, it's nowhere near peak. It's not good. It's good. It is good. It's good. It's not great. It's good, not great. As for the music, I am very biased. Steel drums are one of my favorite instruments of all time. And this song has steel drums in spades, man. Just listen to that. And let it soothe your soul. I love it. Am I biased because, yeah, it's steel drums and it's a beach song, and I like beach sounding vibe songs. Yeah. Is this higher than it probably should be? Yeah. Do I care? No. I'm gonna leave that one as is because I like it. Beach songs are good and I like them, and steel drums are an amazing instrument, and that song makes me happy, and so I'm putting it where I did because I like steel drums. I will not apologize. I will not apologize. Not at all. Not at all. Toad's Turnpike. Toad's Turnpike. This track I have gone back and forth on so many times. Like, I don't dislike it. It's not bad. I don't love it. I'm personally kind of mixed on traffic courses, like, as a gimmick. I don't think they're the best. It's like, it's just this, there's only so far that this gimmick can take you. And with this course in particular, like, this shoulder, obviously I'm not doing a very good job of it, but like, this shoulder is wide enough that you can take the inward lines pretty safely and not have to worry about it like at all. The cars are not really a threat. I do love, this anti-grav bit here. I'm pointing and you can't see it because it's off the camera. These anti-grav walls there, right? That's kind of like, we've talked about it before, where it's like, if you're not confident in your ability to dodge the cars, hop up on the wall and there's a nice safe place for you to be. I like that. I think that's a good feature, right? Especially, it's completely optional. I'm never going to take it because I'm just too goated at this game. But I like it. I don't hate it as an option. Do they say the track? No. No. I'm not really, I'm not even really comparing this one to, I know a lot of people, hate it as, a remake. I have no nostalgic attachment to Mario Kart 64 at all. Personally, I think the game itself is just kind of meh. But it's like, as a remake, I'm like, I have no real attachment. I think there are some things that the remake actually does better than OG Toad's Turnpike. I think there are some things that OG Toad's Turnpike does better. Yeah, it's mid. It's mid. It's just mid. I can't say I have any feelings towards it one way or the other. It is what it is, and it exists, and that's all I can really say about it. Let's take a listen to that song though. It's not bad. It's not bad. I can, it's kind of a vibe. Like, I can feel it. It feels like there's something missing. Is that just me? It feels like there's something missing with this song. Hang on. Out of morbid curiosity, I want to look up, let's see. Toad's Turnpike N64. Why is my caps lock on? That's interesting. Because, I like the N64 one. This one feels full. It feels complete. It feels like it's all there. This one just feels like something's missing. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to describe it. I'm kind of not a fan. Which is weird to say. Is it, would I put it this low? It's in this tier, but where in this tier? No, it's still better than Twisted Mansion. If it were OG Toad's Turnpike, I'd probably put it like in not bad, but I don't know. It doesn't hit quite the same. And maybe that's just me. I don't know. And again, this isn't a nostalgia thing. I have no nostalgic connection to N64, to Mario Kart 64 at all. But like, I didn't grow up with that. I grew up with Double Dash, and I didn't play N64 basically until it came out on NSO. So I don't know what it is about this that sounds better to me than this, especially because I'm usually not the biggest fan of the N64 sound font, but it just does. It just does. Weird. All right, let's move ahead. We're skipping to the Banana Cup with Dry Desert. All right, confession time. I'm a GameCube kid. I always was. Double Dash was not only my first ever Mario Kart game, but my first ever video game. So I have a lot of love for anything Double Dash related. This course just ain't it. This course ain't it. I think the original Double Dash gets hated a lot. The original, like the original course, sorry, the original Dry Desert on Double Dash gets hated a lot. And I think that OG Dry Desert is overhated. Maybe not underrated, but overhated, if that makes any sense. Because OG Dry Desert has quite a bit going for it, actually, that I kind of like a lot. That I kind of do enjoy. You got the tornado, you got like the Sarlacc piranha plant, right? I think that this course in particular plays to Double Dash's more slippery control scheme a lot better. As for this track, no, it takes out all the most interesting parts of OG Dry Desert. And so at the end of the day, all you're left with is just generic desert. Like, the Oasis is kind of cool. I like it. The Oasis is neat. It's not that neat. And it's not enough to, like, shake it up and save this track. I don't hate it as much as some people do. Some people would put it in this tier, and I don't quite hate it that much. I don't think it's that bad. But it is pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Yeah, it's not great. And music-wise, Double Dash has a lot of great songs in it. I actually really like a lot of songs in Double Dash's OST. This song is Like, it accomplishes what it's trying to do in that it is generic desert. I don't know. I don't know what else to say about Dry Desert. It's Dry Desert. Donut Plains 3. Donut Plains 3. First things first, SNES courses, in and of themselves, most of them just, they don't get remade well. This is one of the best remakes of an SNES course ever, because they actually, like, tried to make it look like an actual course that you would drive. There are some things that I like about it. This little bit right here, you're gonna see me take this shortcut here. I like that. I like that there's a lot of opportunities to take some of those tighter turns. And I think this course is like, you got the shortcuts there, but you've got some nice tight turns that you can take here even without mushrooms, and I like that. I think that's a neat little bit. It's, you know, I just don't know what else to say, man. It's fine. I think it's it. I actually quite like the presentation a little bit. I think like this sort of wet grasslands. I don't know. It reminds me a lot of. It reminds me of like random field trips I used to take in like elementary school living in Utah. I don't know why. Especially because this doesn't particularly look like Utah in any capacity, but it still reminds me of it. For Banana Cup, way too simple for Banana Cup standards. So like, yeah. It's not this bad. It's not this bad. It's not even this bad. Yeah, right there feels about right, I think. I do think Bone Dry Dunes is a worse course than Donut Plains. Yeah. I'm gonna close that tab for now. Let's take a listen to the music. Wait, what? Oh. Fixed it. I fixed it. Yeah, no, this song's not. This song ain't it. It's like the baseball organ just does not hit. I'm sorry. When you have courses as good or like songs, like, I mean, you look at the lineup, right? We got like some of the best, like bangiest. What did that even mean? Some of the best songs in like the Mario franchise, and then you give us this. No, just no. It's a hard no from me. Let's move on. Let's move on from Mario Circuit 3, or from Donut Plains. It's Donut Plains 3, not Mario Circuit 3. That one's later. Yeah. I forget which one's next. Oh yeah, Royal Raceway. First things first. Let's get this out of the way right now. Yes, they took out the castle Easter egg. No, I don't care. The castle Easter egg was cool in Mario 64. In Mario Kart 64, it would have felt so out of place in this game. Like, look, I'm sorry. Like, with the presentation that this game is going for and just like the vibes of everything, the castle Easter egg would have felt so out of place. As far as the track itself, I like it. It's definitely grown on me. It was not one that I was a huge fan of for a long time, actually, but especially like in the beginning here, some of these turns, especially like back to back and especially in 200cc, can actually be pretty challenging. Like trying to take all these turns back to back, right, and like prepping for this bit here, whoops, messed that up, right, can be pretty tough. And I like that. That's cool. This is a long straightaway, but I can forgive this straightaway because it's building up to something. And while, you know, a glider section isn't the craziest build-up that we've, back when this was on the N64, a jump like that was really cool. Now, it's a glider section. But it's a very grand glider section. They did a lot to like try and make it feel good. And I like it. I think this is a good course. Is it amazing? No. But it's a good course. I guess I don't mind. Let's listen to the music. And I have no feelings. I have no opinions. This song is fine. I've never been the biggest fan of the Raceway theme from Mario Kart 64. It's fine. It doesn't do anything for me. It is what it is. I have nothing more to say on it. It's just fine. Skip ahead. Skip ahead. Skip ahead. I don't remember what's next. Oh, next is DK Jungle, right? Yeah, DK Jungle. Number one thing, presentation-wise, I am a sucker for deep jungles. Like, deep jungle vibes, just like, I don't know why, I'm just a sucker for, like, this aesthetic. It looks cool. It's cool. It's very green and very saturated. It's a very saturated green. I live in Arizona. The best green I get is like a puke yellow. I like it. I like it. It's nice. I love these waterfalls. Look at those waterfalls and tell me that's not just so pretty. From an aesthetic standpoint, I like it a lot. From a gameplay standpoint, I also like it. I like it. It's not like, you know, superb. You know, for a crossover track for Donkey Kong Country, right? Because this is technically a crossover track from Donkey Kong Country. I've never played DKC. Well, I mean, I've played it. I've played a little bit, actually. I have played a little bit of DKC Returns on the 3DS. Not enough to, like, have any strong opinions on the franchise. It's good. I like this course. It's good. I'm not gonna put it. I think either here or here. I think I put it in the I like it tier. Do I like it more or less than Swamp Ruins, though? I like Swamp Ruins a lot, actually. I think I'm gonna go here. I think here feels about right. I don't despise it. I don't love it. I like it. It's good. It goes right here. Let's take a listen to that music. I love that intro. I love that intro. And I do love DK Jungle Swing. Like, this song, the original song, I've said it before and I said it again, there has never been a time where I have disliked a Donkey Kong Country song that I've heard. Again, I haven't played Donkey Kong Country games, super substantially. But every time I hear the music, I like it. This is not the best rendition of this song. Not by far. It's good. I think I love the intro. Like, looking at that intro again, it's like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, there's a vibe. This is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be epic. This is gonna be amazing. Oh yeah, you got that. I don't know what like instrument that is, right? But that's pretty cool. Yeah, that sounds good. And then the main melody comes in, and you're like, oh okay. It's not bad. Not as good as Water Park. It's not bad. That's where we're going to put it. Yeah. That's DK Jungle. Oh, now we're going to have to skip ahead because that's the end of a cup. Skip ahead. Oh, well, that's the end of this video because I was falling asleep and so I had to stop recording. And I had to do the Leaf and Lightning cups in a different one. All right. Let's back it up here just so we can see a bit of that intro. To Wario Stadium! Yay for Wario Stadium. I always really liked this track. I don't know. Couple of things. Aesthetically, it's such a mixed bag. I think I love the motocross. Is it motocross or motocross? I don't watch sports, so I don't know. It's one of those. I think like that, those kind of like the motocross stadium vibes though, like it hits. Like I love the aesthetic. I love back this up. Just like there's something so funny to me about turning corner and just giant Wario. That's funny to me. It would have been better at night. Or at least in the sunset. Like, why are we in broad daylight here? Like, the original on DS was at night, and it worked so well. Why is it broad daylight? I don't know, man. Presentation-wise, it's good. As far as the design of this track, it's good. I like it more than a lot of other people seem to like this one. I don't adore it. I definitely feel... Where did my mouse go? I lost him for a second. There he is. I like that you can hit that sign. That's fun. I think this one, especially on 200cc, some of these turns can get real tight. Like that turn especially can be kind of challenging. Just like trying to avoid hitting the walls. Not here, but like after this jump up here, this jump right here on 200cc, like setting yourself up for the best line on this turn right here is pretty tough in 200cc. So that's kind of nifty. The track itself, it's definitely in this tier. I don't know if yeah, I'll put it above Water Park. But it's mid. It's okay. Let's take a listen. Obviously, one of the most iconic songs in Mario Kart history. Wario Stadium and Waluigi Pinball. I really like what they did to it to make it kind of sound very stadium-y. Right? You got that the organ there in the background. Like it feels like a motocross event. Not that I've been to a ton of motocross events, but that's the vibe I get. Like I can see it. And they remixed it to fit that vibe really well. We'll get into this song again later, but as far as I don't think this is the best remix I've ever heard of this song. Most of the best ones are fan mixes, to be fair. This song has also like waned on me a lot in recent years. It's not as good as I always thought it to be. It is still very good though. I'm gonna put it here. I think that feels like a good spot for that one. It's not mind-blowing. It's not gonna knock your socks off. Fantastic. It's pretty fire though. I'll put it there. I like this one. I'm definitely like, if I'm gonna listen to a version of Waluigi Pinball though, I'll go listen to like any number of fan remixes, or even the original I think is better than this. But I do like what they did with it in trying to make it match the theme. So it's a good one. Let's move on to whatever is next here. What is next? I don't even remember. What is next in the Leaf Cup? It is Sherbert Land. I don't understand the hate for this one. People despise Sherbert Land. It's like people despise the OG GameCube version. I just don't get it. It's like, it's not great, no. I'm not ever gonna defend it and say that it's like one of the best tracks in the series. But it's certainly not worth like all of the hate. This track gets so much hate. And it's just not that bad, man. Like, it's okay. I think like, yeah, okay, some of these turns are a little bit wide, but you come out here and like that, this U-turn is pretty tight there. You know, there's some fun setup over here. This section's actually pretty fun, especially with these like holes in the ice, right? Where you have to, right, trying to avoid the freezies and the holes in the ice is actually pretty fun. Gosh, I'm getting bodied by reds right now. I like this remake, how there's alternate paths. I love the presentation. Like, ice tracks look their best at night when, like, you know, because they always go for like that sort of like celebratory, sort of Christmassy sort of theme, where, you know, they light up everything with like multicolored lights, and like you've got the evergreen trees up there, right? Like the Aurora Borealis, like aesthetically, I think it's gorgeous, right? I love how bright this section feels while still being at night. Like, presentation-wise, I actually really like this track. I think it's pretty good. So, I am going to comfortably place it right here. I say comfortably and then I debated. I'm going to place it right there. I think this is the best spot for it. Not as bad as everybody seems to say. People dog on that track for no reason. I don't understand it. Let's listen to the music. Unfortunately, song does nothing special. I do like this kind of like the right, how it's like it's not they're not just holding out the note. I like that. What is like that instrument that's like that percussion, like laying the beat? It sounds like somebody's banging pots together. It's better than a desert. It fits. It's you know, it's generic ice level music. Better than a desert. Oops. Trying to decide if it's better than Sweet Sweet Canyon or not. Yeah, I'd say it's better than Sweet Sweet Canyon. I'd say Toad's Turnpike is better. It's just generic. It's just generic, and there's some weird bits to it that I just don't understand and don't really like. So we're gonna go with that and call it there. I think that sounds pretty solid to me. Music Park, though. Guys, we're in Music Park. I love Music Park. All the homies love Music Park. Who doesn't love Music Park? I will say, random side note, the PAL name for this track is so much better. What the heck? They get freaking Melody Motorway. We got Music Park. No. Melody Motorway, that is the correct name. And it's so much better than Music Park. But this song is this track is another one that's it's a freaking party. And I love, you know, this, you've got the dynamic music, right? Driving over these instruments. You got the piano, the xylophone, the marimba, right? The drum. This section right here where you've got the bouncing. Don't look at that. Oh, don't look at that. Right, you got the bouncing music notes. I love how if you're like paying attention to the music. I did not have my headphones in when I was recording this, so I was not paying attention to the music. But if you are, you can like time your tricks to the music, and that's how you know you're gonna get them right. Really good. Really, really good. Like, I don't think this track needs much introduction. This one is phenomenal. Where do I put this one? I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna put it there. It's a really good course. It's a really, really good course. I like that one a lot. As for the music. right? Not bad. Not bad. You have to take into account the different variants, right? You have the piano variant. You've got the xylophone variant. And you have the chimes variant. Personally, I don't think the variants do enough to, like, change my opinions on the song too much. Especially because you don't really hear them too much. Like, I mean, you hear them in the game, but you hear them when you're going over those turns. That's where you hear it. I don't know if this is controversial or not, but I have a hard time putting it any higher than that. The song is good, don't get me wrong, but I feel like for a song that's all about music, I feel like it's just missing that flair, you know? It just seems to fall short just a little. Like, I want more out of my music level, you know? You know? That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. We're gonna skip ahead now to whatever comes next. What is next? We're in Leaf Cup. Is it Yoshi Valley that's next? I don't remember all these. Just like for some, like, I've been playing this game so very much, and it's Yoshi Valley. This track. Oh, this track. So, okay. I love this track on a conceptual level, right? You've got this absolute spaghetti of paths to take, right? You can go so many different directions. Like, you watch all the CPUs, they're all splitting off, right? So many different paths you can take that all end up converging in this final home stretch, right? You've got this one really big U-turn, right, that all leads up to the giant egg that doesn't make any sense. Like, why does the giant egg exist? But it's here, and that's kind of funny. I like this little this shortcut at the end here that you can take, right? You can cut across that grass, and you can take that shroomless in 200cc. That's cool. On paper, this course is awesome. In practice, you're going to take this bridge path every single time, because it is just the right answer every time. And every other option, it's like, why would you ever take this right path? It's so slow. You know? And it's like not even hard to figure out which path is the fastest. It's this one. It's the bridge path. And so, while this course is really cool in theory, in practice, it's mid. It's mid. Where to put it though? I think I want it somewhere in this range. Better than Toad's Turnpike, worse than Wario Stadium. Better than Water Park? Yeah. Yeah, it's better than Water Park. It's still not bad. And again, in theory, it's really cool. It's just in practice that it's like, yeah. Let's take a listen to that music, eh? Let's listen. That top comment is actually hilarious. Dislikes are from people who accidentally took the canon path. Well, I hate to break it to you. It's just not my vibe. This song has never been my vibe, even on the N64. The N64 version just is not really my cup of tea. And I've just never been a big fan of this one. This feels about right. I'm gonna move this up. I think that feels more. No, I'm gonna leave it where it was. Never mind. I'm gonna leave it where it was. I think that's about right for Yoshi Valley. Yeah. It's it is it is just is. Let's skip ahead to the next one. Oh, that's the end of a cup, so we're gonna have to like jump ahead even more. Oh, too far. That was also too far. Wait, where did I go? Okay, that was weird. That was weird. I don't know what happened there, but here we go into the lightning cup. Into the lightning cup with Tick-Tock Clock. Right away, this track gets points for being one of the few tracks in all of Mario Kart to actually be based on an actual Mario level. Why there are so few of these, I do not know. This track is awesome, though. I like this one a lot. You know, it's got just about everything you could want, right? You've got these, the pendulums are fun hazards, right? And especially on like 200cc, they can like actually like really get in the way sometimes, right? This gear section is not as quite as dynamic and interesting as it was on DS, but I think the introduction of like that optional glider is pretty cool, and I think it does a lot for that section there. Right, you've got these turns around the clock hands, right? And one thing I really love is you're not gonna get to see it here. But with this one in particular, right? When those hands line up, you can go straight there, and cut across this whole wide turn thing, right? But you can also do the same in this last turn at the end, right? If the clock hands line up, you can use them as ramps, and I think that's really cool. I also just think like presentation-wise, this track. I mean, look at these. You've got these like big old like. Is this a giant clock, or have we been shrunk down, or both? All right, you've got these blueprints, right? Schematics on the wall, the giant gears everywhere, right? There's more of the schematics there on the walls. This track is just such a vibe. And it, you know, there's that one scene in The Great Mouse Detective at the end where he's fighting Radigan, right? And they're fighting in the clock. And it's like that scene made clocks seem scary. This scene makes clocks seem fun. And I don't know. It's just cool. It's really cool. I like it a lot. Tick-Tock Clock is going to go probably, yeah, right there. Tick-Tock Clock is going to go right there, I think. I like it. I like it a lot. It is a... What? No! I just accidentally did a bad thing. No. No. Where's my... Hang on. No, wait. How do I reopen that tab? I know there's a way to do it. Oh, it's over here, isn't it? Yeah, here we go. No, this is the other one. Where's my... I did not mean to do this, guys. I feel, is this it? Gonna have to reorder everything. No. How did I accidentally... What? No. How did I do this? I messed it up. Maybe this one? Nope. Nope. Okay. Well, let me reorder everything. So this is, I mean, what did I even name the tiers? It was like, this is the here we'll over and over again. This one I remember was certified a banger. This one was, what was it, guys? I don't even remember anymore. It was good. It was pretty good. I'm just gonna say Isabop. It's okay. No strong feelings. Skip. And turn it off. Okay. That one was down below. Where did Excite Bike Arena come from? Why is that one even on here? I didn't put that one on here. Is it on here? Wait, what? When did I accidentally put Excite Bike Arena? How did this happen, guys? Go back. Go back down. I don't know where that one came from because I did not put it there. Weird. Okay. What is happening? Oh my gosh, all the freaking ads go away. Wow. Okay. Geez, I'm sorry. I have to do this all over again. This one I remember was like towards the bottom of this tier. This one and this one were like right here. This one was in It's a Bop. I think I remember it was like there. Shy Guy Falls was like at the top of this tier, I think. Cloud Top Cruise was here. Music Park was like there. Rainbow Road was like I think here, give or take. You know what? You know what I can do? Actually, hang on. I can. We're gonna go back it up onto the stream and look at my last saved my last saved thing here. We're gonna back it up here. Okay, I think this is close enough here. All right, I'm gonna move this over and pull it up on the other side, so I can get this, make sure I have it ordered correctly. Twisted Mansion there. Oh, that's right. You were like here-ish. Royal Raceway was here next to Mario Circuit. Yoshi Valley. Okay, this is before I ranked Yoshi Valley. Okay, this should be a more. There we go. Okay, Yoshi Valley was after Mario Circuit. Wario Stadium was right up here behind that one. Thwomp Ruins, DK Jungle, those were correct. Sunshine Airport, Electrodrome I had here. Dolphin Shoals goes up here. That is correct. Cheap Beach goes here. I haven't placed TikTok Clock just yet. Is that it? Oh, Toad's Turnpike was here. Yeah. Oh, this tier was called Pretty Fire. This doesn't look right. Oh, no. Okay, I had Sherbertland. He needs to go here. DK Jungle was here. There we go. That's right. We got it. Okay. We're back, guys. We're back. Okay. Yeah, so TikTok Clock is now placed correctly on the track tier list. Right? So we're going to jump ahead and listen to the song now. I love this song. I love this song a lot. It's very like boppy, you know. I love kind of this like that like the clangs in the back. One thing that's really cool about this one is the front running beat for this song is like it's gears turning. So when you're front running, when you're in first place, it turns gears and you can hear the gears turning, and that's super cool. I really like it a lot. I'm gonna put it in Pretty Fire. I'm gonna put it right there, right above Wario Stadium. That feels about right to me. I think I like that spot for it. So yeah, that's TikTok Clock. Let's jump ahead now Let's see what's next for us. Oh, Piranha Plant Slide. Piranha Plant Slide. I love this course. So, I think I'm pretty safe in saying that like 3DS had some some awesome nitro tracks. This one among them, like 3DS had a very consistent track selection actually. And like, you know, this is what I would imagine it feels like to go down a pipe in Mario World. You know, I love there's all this pipe infrastructure. This section right here, like from a pure presentation standpoint, like, I mean, just look at that. I'd love to take like a free cam here sometime and just get a look at this big old room, right? Because you got, you know, it's massive. And it's you know, on the 3DS, that section, this hall is like really cramped. But in here, it's big, it's open, and it feels awesome, right? And you leap into this jump. This track is awesome. This track is so cool. You know, you've got that nice, you know, shortcut there at the very end, for just like last minute, you know, ranking steals. Like, it's good, right? There's that Piranha Plant in the middle there to really ruin your day. This is a good freaking course. This is a really good freaking course. I'm gonna put it in phenomenal. I think, right? Better or worse than Toad Harbor? I think I probably do enjoy Piranha Plant Slide just a little bit more. So I'm gonna put it there. But, you know, I mean, it's still phenomenal. Yeah. Let's take a listen to that gorgeous music. I love this song. I love how if you like listen, hang on. Right, you can hear the underground theme from OG Super Mario Brothers, right? You know, it like again, it perfectly captures the feeling of what I would imagine it feels like to go down a pipe in in the Super Mario world. This song slaps. This song slaps. It's just really good. It's just such a bop. Certified banger. Certified banger. I'd put it, honestly, I'm gonna swap its place with Toad Harbor. I'm gonna put it just below Toad Harbor for the music ranking. Because the song slaps. I love it. I love it a lot. All right. Hit me with what's next. What is next? Grumble Volcano, I think? Yeah, Grumble Volcano. So, presentation, first of all. This track is nothing special. It's a volcano. It's your generic volcano course. There is nothing, like, overtly special about this track, presentation-wise. I do like what they try to do with this one, right? There's some, like, kind of cool, like, infrastructure there. When we're gonna get out of this cave. I think this cave looks kind of cool. It certainly looks better than whatever the freaking spider webby walls were in Mario Kart Wii. I think Mario Kart Wii looks really bad as a game, but you know, that's neither here nor there. I like what they did with like these, you know, they kind of like put these like blocks on these mountains, but you know, presentation wise, this course really isn't anything substantially impressive. I'm yawning. But gameplay wise, this course is pretty cool. I love the concept of like, I mean, the track disappearing. I mean, there you can see pieces are already leaving us, right? Sections of the course fall away as you play the course, right? So by the time you hit lap 3, the course is like a fraction of what it once was. You know, I like this cave section is relatively safe, right? But has some tight turns. I guess it's not like super tight, but tight enough, right? You can watch as as more sections of the track, like this, there's a chunk here that's missing. One of the mountains here is gone. Right? This central bit's about to go away. Right? That's super cool. I think, you know, and it's super fun. Well, and it's like, you know, we're here, like, look at it, third lap. Like, this main road area is, like, bare now. Right? And that's cool. It's a cool gimmick to, like, naturally increase the challenge. I like it. Oh wait, this is this is the track ranking. I like it a lot. I don't. Oops, that's not the right one. Hang on, I snagged Hyrule Circuit by accident. Put that back. I like this one a lot. I don't know if I'd put it at the. Yeah, right there. As far as the track itself is concerned, I think right there feels good. Right there feels good. Let's take a listen to that music. I will say, this song is really fun to sing, right? Because you got this little bit in the background, and it's like, it's fun to like, hang on, it's like, right? That's fun to sing along to, but ultimately, yeah, this track is, it's fine. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna put it there. That feels like a good place to put it. It's fine. It is what it is, and what it is not inherently special. But, you know, I still like it. It is fun to sing. It is very fun to sing along to. Anyway, now that I'm done drinking my juice, we get to this course in the N64 sucks. I know that's not a new opinion to have in 2025, that N64 Rainbow Road is a bad course on the N64. But here, you want to talk about the whimsical vibes, right? I knocked points off of 8's Rainbow Road for not being like whimsical, for grounding it and making it more realistic and not being whimsical enough. You want to talk whimsy and the magic of that a Rainbow Road can present. Whoa! Presentation for this course. It has the most vibrant road, right? Just the bright colors, the fireworks, the train, the city down below, and you can see, like, and you're like, oh my gosh! I like, well, and then even like as far as a remake is concerned, they did such a good job making this course interesting. N64 Rainbow Road is one of the most boring tracks in the whole freaking franchise. And they did such a good job making it fun, right? Even though some of the turns are a little wide, I think just like the sheer like spectacle, the anti-gravity really helps things out, right? The fact that it's not all guardrailed, right, does so much to make this course feel exciting to play on. Even if there really isn't as much going on, this is one of those courses that, like, when you stop and take a look at the actual turns, it's like, okay, what turns do I have here? Wide turn, long straightaway, wide turn, long straightaway. This one can be a little tight, but not like, right? Lots of wide turns, nothing super complicated. Even on 200cc, it's not hard to stay on the track for this one. But, ma'am, the presentation just does so much for this track. It really does. It really, really does. I can't put this one anywhere less than absolute peak, because it just feels good to play it. It feels good to play. And that, of course, is helped by its song. Oh my gosh, so good. Right, you've got that trumpet just hits hard. Right, they call in the whole band for the second refrain here. Ba 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 da, ba ba. And then you get, the most iconic motif in all of Mario Kart. Ba 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 ba. Call everyone back in. Call everybody back in. We're getting the music going crazy. Ba da 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 da. Ba 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 da ba ba ba. Ba 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 ba. Like, do I even need to say that this is one of the best songs in all of Mario Kart? It's so good. Like, I like the song for N64 Rainbow Road, the OG. The OG song is good. It's not like stellar, but it is really good. But this song, you want to talk about the presentation of of N64 Rainbow Road in its 8 incarnation, just immaculate. Because this was the last course, right? This is the last course of the Lightning Cup. So in original base Mario Kart 8, this was the last course you would play. And gosh dang it, did they sell it so hard. They freaking nailed it. It's amazing. So very good. That is the end of the original courses. So let's move on to the Wii U DLC tracks. I'm going to skip ahead a bit. Yoshi Circuit. Again, I'm a GameCube boy, baby. Double Dash was my childhood Mario Kart. I like this course. Honestly, I was never as impressed by this one as other people were. Obligatory, it's shaped like a Yoshi. I do think that actually the shape does a lot for it. Because it kind of helps make a lot, like, just the natural shape of this Yoshi balances out the track design a surprising amount. You have a really good amount of, like, tight turns coupled with, your fair share of wider turns, right? There's a nice healthy balance that feel good. Right? Like, that little section can actually be kind of tough, especially on 200, right? You got this little straightaway here, but it's not too long that it's, like, aggressive. Right? There's this shortcut right here that's one of my favorite shortcuts. Just because, one, it looks cool. Like, you go through that waterfall section. That's pretty neat. But it cuts out a good chunk of the course, but not so much that it feels overpowered. Yes, in GameCube, there used to be a shortcut here. And it is sad that that's gone, although I'm not as heartbroken about it as other people seem to be. Like, other people, like, cry about that shortcut being gone. But I'm like, yeah, it's sad that it's gone. It is what it is. It's good. It is good. I like this one. I'm going to put it in, definitely in I like it. Probably somewhere in the middle here. Actually, yeah, right about here. Yeah, that feels good. Right about there. Right below Thwomp Ruins, right above DK Jungle. That sounds about right for Yoshi Circuit. Let's listen to the music. This one is honestly such a glow up from its GameCube incarnation. They did such a good job because, like, you've got your whistle guy from GameCube, which is, like, just so iconic. Right? I love electric guitar guy in the background. Like, listen to that guy. Listen to the little electric guitar. He doesn't come in, like, super often, but he comes in just enough to, like, really like punch it. And he's like, yeah, I'm here. I'm going to make you know I'm here. And I'm cool. You like me. And I'm like, I do like you, little electric guitar guy. This one's good. You got Whistle Guy. Whistle Guy's going ham. He's doing his best. This song's pretty fire. This song's pretty fire, I think. Yeah, right there feels good. Right above Mario Circuit. Honestly, I think that's about the same place it was for the track ranking. But yeah, no, this is good. This is good. Man, this is going well, guys. This is going great. The song hits. It's a good hit. It's a good hit. Let's skip ahead to the exciting biker arena, also known as Excite Bike Arena. Okay, opinions on this course are very mixed. You either love it or you hate it. And for me, kind of in the middle. As a crossover track, this is awesome, right? You've got the randomized layout, which is straight from Excite Bike. Obviously, this is what Excite Bike looks like. Excite Bike is not the craziest game in the world, but this is what it looks like. It looks like this, right? You've got the ramps, you've got the random layouts, right? You've got the mud pits, and it's a loop. And that is all it needs to be. It is as a crossover track, it does a great job. Does that make it a particularly interesting course to drive on? Sometimes. There's all the tricks are kind of fun. The tricks are kind of fun, but ultimately it is just an oval. And a pretty long oval at that. It's not the worst that it could be, right? It's like, yeah, it's a straightaway, but it's not like there's always something going on, right? A bad straightaway is a straightaway that's just got like a couple of coins on it. These are good straightaways because there's like ramps, there's something to do, right? You're always doing something with this course. And that's pretty fun. I still don't feel like it quite nails like being phenomenal though. I'm gonna honestly, right there feels like right there in the middle feels just about right. It feels just about right for that one. Let's listen to music. Again, I am so mixed on this track. I am not a huge fan of I'm not the hugest fan of Chit 2. It's not my favorite. You've got some good bits. This bit here at the end is good. But again, it's a crossover track. So having that chip tune for the crossover based on an NES game, it makes a lot of sense. I like this section, right? This section is really good. But I don't know. The song, I can't feel myself putting it any higher than this. It does what it does what it sets out to do. I just don't like what it sets out to do all that much. I only think that that's kind of okay. So that's the best I got. Let's move on to Dragon Driftway. What is the consensus on this track? Like, what do people think about this one? Because I feel like the most general consensus I seem to see is like that it's just kind of mid. Yeah. What I will say is I actually really like how windy this track is. Some of these turns, especially on 200cc, It's like that section right here, these turns right here can be really tough on 200cc. I also like right here, you can take this shortcut on 200cc, and if you do, what you can do that's really cool is if you take this shortcut, even without a mushroom, is it sets you up perfectly to like jump this gap right here, because like there's this gap right here, and that it'll like plop you like right here. And so that's really fun to try and pull off in 200cc, and I like that a lot. That's right there is where the most interesting part of this course ends. This section's not bad. This is just fine, and this last turn is just kind of bland. There's not really anything to make this last turn good. I think this track starts really good when you're still like on Gobbled Gut, when you're still like on the dragon and like his that start. Yeah, oh yeah, no, this whole segment, I mean, you see me slamming the walls there, right? Those turns can get really tight. I guess you're still on Gobbled Gut like the whole way through, huh? But right, it's like some of these turns are just really tough and awesome, right? And then you get to this section and it just kind of takes a dip at this particular part of the course. And that's kind of, what did I hit there? I'm actually curious. What did I hit? Was there a banana or something that I didn't see? Oh, there's a banana right there. It was blending in. Anyway, I got distracted. This course is good for like the first. I really like the first half. I'm less partial to the second half, but I still really like it. I think right around here is where I want it to go. I think I'm going to put it here because I also do like the theming. I like the sort of Chinese like dragon theming, and I like the Mario Galaxy 2 reference in Gobblegut, even though Galaxy 2 isn't my favorite game. I like the reference there. I think it's kind of cool. Let's take a listen to the music here. This one's good. It's okay. It's not spectacular. It's generic Chinese sounding music. It's like you could plop this into any, like you could throw this in Kung Fu Panda and it would fit just fine. You could plop this in any generic China setting and it'll sound natural. It's a good song. It's not a great song. I'm going to put it there. I think right there fits. That makes sense to me. That works. Let's skip ahead a little bit to the last course of, oh, which cup is this? The it's not the Bell Cup. It's the, what cup are we covering again? I don't even remember. It's one of the DLC cups. This is the Egg Cup. Mute City. When I first played this track, I had not played an F-Zero game. Since I have played this track, I have played many an F-Zero game, and I am more than willing to call myself an F-Zero fan. This track is awesome. This track is so cool. Like, this track wants to do one thing, and that is make you go fast. And it accomplishes that so well. Right? It's got some nice twisty turns. Right? This section can actually be really tough on 200. Right? I love the energy panels that give you the coins. Right? Right? You've got this big wide turn here that then, you know, culminates into this sharper turn right here. Right? I love how you can see the other racers going above you overhead. I love it. I love this course. It does such a good job. Like, this section here is you turn and you turn up and you're going, and it's all the way up, my friends. So good. So good. It's not, spoilers again, it's not as good as the other F-Zero course, but I'd still put it probably like here at the lowest. Here? Here? Yeah, here. That's where it's gonna go. You want to go fast, my friends? You want to go fast? I mean, it's F-Zero. F-Zero music slaps. It's Mute City. Mute City slaps. I don't think this is the best arrangement of Mute City. I think that some of the Smash versions of Mute City are a little bit better than this. This one is really good though. It is still a certified banger. Do I put it at the top of certified banger? It's definitely not Over and Over Again. Yeah, I'm gonna put it at the top of certified banger. That's what we're gonna. What did I just do? That was an accident. That's where we're gonna put it. I think that's where it deserves to go. All right, let's move on to the where are we at? Crossing Cup. Baby Park. Baby Park. Oh, Baby Park. Are you pro or anti-chaos? One thing I will say is this track gets picked online way too much. It's like every time Baby Park is shown online, people pick it. And I'm like, guys, we played this like 3 courses ago. We don't need to play it again. I will say the chaos is way more fun on 200cc. This track is awesome on 200cc. It's good in 150. It's awesome at 200. I mean, this is a good course. This is a really good course. I don't know what else to say about it, really. Like, it's just chaos. And if you like the chaos, then you love this track. If you don't like the chaos, you hate this track. I feel kind of mixed on it. It's good. It's certainly not, it's certainly going into, like, I mean, it's going in this tier at least. Probably that tier. Where'd it go? Wait, where is Baby Park? Oh, I have them out of order here. Okay. It's going into this tier. The I like it tier. Yes, it is also an oval, but it's a small oval, so it's better. And I like the 7 laps kind of thing. I'm gonna put it. Yeah, I'm gonna put it right behind Thwomp Ruins. That's where I'm gonna put it. I think that's a good spot for Baby Park. It's a good one. Oh, see, I'm not the only one who did it in that order. Let's take a listen to Baby Park. I love this song a lot, and part of it is my GameCube nostalgia, but part of it is just like, I think this song is fun. You can't hear it here, but what I love about this track is listen to the music here as it gets crazier and more frantic with every lap. And considering how fast you're going to go through each lap of this track, it's like, it's just funny to listen to that escalation until by the time you hit, right, it pitches up and hits even crazier. And by the time you hit the final lap, right, it just loses all control. And it goes absolutely insane. This song gets just more and more unhinged the further you go, and I like that. Otherwise, the song is good. I'm gonna put it. It's kind of in the same spot, actually, right above Yoshi Circuit, right there in the music ranking. That's where it deserves to go. That's where we're gonna put it. Let's see what is up next. Cheeseland. Cheeseland. Oh, Cheeseland. There are 2 kinds of people in this world. There are the people who hate Cheeseland, who despise it with every fiber of their being. And then there are those of us who are right. I said it. This is one of the best. I love this course. I love this course so much. Okay, maybe it's not that high. It's definitely up here though. It's in phenomenal. This course is phenomenal. Don't get me wrong. No, honestly, yeah, I will keep it there though. Cheeseland, this course. I mean, it's so cool. This is such a great shortcut course. If you like taking shortcuts, this is the course for you, which is why some people hate it, but I love it. I think it's great. I think it's so much fun. I love the cheese theme. Look at that. We're in Cheeseland, Cheese World. Everything is cheese. I've seen some people say that this is just another desert track, and I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? It's freaking cheese! They're like, no, they didn't turn the cheese lane into the desert track. Look at all the cheese. Tell me that this is desert. There's so much cheese. Like, the freaking road is cheese. There's holes and everything. This is beautiful. This is wonderful. I love this section right here. Like, we're gonna take a peek here in a sec. Right? Look at the hills. Look at the pizza hills. That's so cool. This shortcut. I love this shortcut so much. Right? You have an option, right? You take this, right? If you've got 2 mushrooms, or if even if you have 1 mushroom, because I think even in 150, I think it's still faster to take this jump, right? You jump off here, and then there's another one up here. So you like take these massive shortcuts, cut off so much of the track. I don't know why I didn't this time. I almost always take that shortcut, even if I don't have a mushroom, because I'm pretty sure, like I'm 90% sure it is faster. I can hit that chain chomp. This is not related to Cheeseland at all, but the sound design on the chain chomps is just so good. The sound that they make when you hit them, just a gong! I love that sound effect. Getting absolutely bodied by these, Oh my gosh, am I dumb? Why did I hit that friggin' banana? And I got hit by that red shell. This is crazy, man. Anyways, this is a good course. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it here in a second. Yeah, so I get my mushroom, right? I'm behind Donkey Kong. And we're gonna see, right, there's this shortcut here, and you can just like hop this, and it's still faster to take that path, right? You'll see now I'm ahead of him, but then I take the mushroom shortcut and blast across, and it puts me even farther ahead. This course is so much fun, shortcutter's paradise, and just listen to this song. I love the mice. They got the mice. But I mean, like this section is good. This section is great even. So it's such a bop, such a bop. And then Nah, fam, this has to. This could not go anywhere other than the top. Oh, where in the top? Before or after Bowser's Castle? I think I've had more fun listening to this song than Bowser's Castle. I love Bowser's Castle, but I think this song just cinches it out for me. Cause it's like, oh man, like this bit comes on, and you're just in. You're so in. I'm in. I'm ready. I'm done. Like it's so good. It's so good. Cheeseland is amazing. Yeah. Oh yeah. Wild Woods. This is another course for me that just really sells the presentation and tells me that anti-grav was a necessary addition for the Mario Kart franchise. And if they ever take it out, then I feel like that's going to hurt the potential of future courses. Because all it does is open up opportunities to make these tracks cooler, right? I mean, you're driving up the side of a freaking tree. How cool is that, right? And then you come down, and now we're going through its roots, right? with these actual genuinely difficult turns, like if you're doing these turns and trying to take those tricks on 200cc, don't try to take those tricks on 200cc because they will just demolish you. Right? That shortcut can be done shroomless on 200, and that's fun. Right? This split path at the top, do you take the safer, slower route, right, of here, or do you take the more difficult, faster path, right? Obviously, I always take the faster path because I'm just so good at this game. But I like this one a lot. I don't know what like the general consensus is on this track, but I really like this track a lot. It's like, from both a presentation and a gameplay standpoint, I like this one a lot. I think this one's definitely got to go in phenomenal. Right there next to its anti-grav bud. Right, Wildwoods next to Shy Guy Falls. I think that fits really perfectly. These two right next to each other. Yeah. I love this song a lot. Let's hear that intro again one more time. And just listen to that chanting. Like, this song is such a vibe. Right, and the chanting comes back. Yeah, no, this song is a vibe. I'd say certified banger for sure. Where am I putting this one? I'm gonna put it there. This one's a bop. Oh, this one also, I will say, gets points for having Shy Guy sing. Shy Guy sing. And that's great. We love Shy Guy singing. Shy Guy singing is fun. Anyways, back to it with the next course. Animal Crossing. So this one is fun because you've got the whole seasons gimmick, right? I think I actually have video of all the seasons. I'm not going to pull it up right now. You got the seasons gimmick, right? Each of the seasons are kind of unique in their own way. Not like so substantially unique in gameplay, but presentation wise, the seasons are a brilliant addition. Like, they do have their own little gameplay tweaks. Like in spring, there's ramps up here. Summer, there are ramps on the beach. Winter, you've got the snowmen, and then in fall, you have leaf piles all over the place, right? But you know, this track is fairly simple. For what it is, but you know, it very perfectly captures, like, again, crossover tracks. We have to judge it by crossover track standards, and by crossover track standards, this does a very good job capturing the essence of Animal Crossing, right? You've got your orchard section, right, to showcase, like, that's where bug collecting and fruit, right? You've got this orchard section up here. Then, you know, you go through the main plaza with the villager homes and kind of the town square. You fly over the fountain, right? I missed that orange. Right. So here's all the villager homes, right? You've got retail right there because this track originally came out when New Leaf was still like the newest game, right? You go down on the beach, right? So many things happen on the beach in Animal Crossing. I don't know what was going on there with my gameplay. Right, you've got Nook's Cranny. There's a little detail that I don't know how many people know, but as you drive past Nook's Cranny, you can hear the theme from Nook's Cranny play. It's kind of funny. And then you've got, you know, a few more houses. You've got the museum right there, and you've got Blathers waving hello. Like, man, it's just so cool. You can, if you hit the rocks, they'll drop money. Or apples or mushrooms sometimes, right? You've got Rossetti. It's just from a crossover standpoint, this does such a great job capturing what Animal Crossing is. And because it's kind of a more chill course, I think that works to its benefit. You know, what on earth is that gameplay? You know, it's like, it's not super complex, but I think that for an Animal Crossing track, I don't want it to be super complex. I'd want something more simplistic, something more chill. And this course does a great job at that. So I feel very good putting taking even though it's much simpler, I want to put it in phenomenal because it does a very good, the crossover tracks to me for the most part do a really good job capturing, being crossovers, and Animal Crossing is one of them, and it does really good, and I like it a lot. So I don't know why I did that. Anyway, yeah, let's move on. Let's move on here. Oh wait, music. Cannot forget. Obviously, we have the different themes for each season. Each season has its own song. So spring, you've got kind of that more like it's almost a little boppier, kind of like yeah, this is a vibe, I could get into this, Summer gets a little silly. Da da ba da ba. Right, you got that fiddle. Very, very fun. It gets a little silly. Autumn, you start to take it back a little bit, right? This is probably the best one, right? You got right, just the nice harmonica. Oh yeah, no, this is so chill. And then winter, of course. I feel like this one's maybe a little bit too subdued for Mario Kart. It is, it is what it is. But I still like the song. It's a little too subdued for Mario Kart, but the other three do a great job. I would definitely put this in pretty fire, I think. It's above Thwomp Ruins, but below Sunshine Airport. That's a good spot for it. That's a really good spot, I think. Yeah. We'll call that good for Animal Crossing, I think. Yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. Hit me with whatever is next, because we're going to have to jump ahead to... Are we in? I don't know. I don't want to, jump too far ahead. Aha! Here we are at Wario's Gold Mine. Oh, yes, it's a Wario time now. I like this track. I like this track a lot. I think this one has a lot of really fun, kind of some fun turns. It is a little more. I don't want to say it's simple, because this one isn't complicated by the turns. This one is complicated purely by the fact that the track itself is really narrow, and it can get congested really fast, and can sometimes be hard to stay on the track itself. Right. And so especially on this first bit here with that dip, that first bit is super narrow. I do wish the minecarts were actually hazards. I'm not alone in that, I know, but it is what it is. I do like kind of the split path kind of thing here. I love being able to jump over those corners. It's a good course. I like this one a lot. It's not spectacular. Right here, this section, when there's a lot of people here, staying on the course is difficult just because it's so dang narrow. Where'd my mouse go? I keep losing it. I think this one is good. I think I like it. Where do I put it in here? It's above Grumble Volcano, I'll tell you that. I think that's a good spot for it. I think that works. That's a good place right there. Yeah. That's a good spot. Let's listen to the music. We got to scroll back up here for a second. This song is fun. I really like listening to this one just when I'm I need to get that energy up, It's just this song is just such a bop. This one also does have its Shy Guy variant, right? The Shy Guy minors. Very fun, very goofy. Let's see, where do I put it? It's not quite that good. Yeah, right there. Right there, I think works, right? Because it's not like, it doesn't do anything like super crazy special. I'm gonna put it below Thwomp Ruins. Yeah, right there. I think that's the best spot right there for it. All right, so we have what? Basically 2 more cups, I guess. Well, I'll cover that when we hit that point. Let's keep going for now. Oh look! Watch me just get bodied by a blue shell after the victory screen. Ha! What a loser. I don't know what that accomplished, but alrighty. SNES Rainbow Road. What do we think about SNES Rainbow Road? Definitely one of the best SNES tracks. What am I saying? This is like, or OG SNES Rainbow Road is the best SNES track. Period. It's the best Super Mario Kart track. That was embarrassing. Don't look at that. As far as like this remake goes, I like it. It's obviously it's very much ripping off the 3DS remake. It widened the course a little bit from that remake, but I think that's justified considering there are now more racers. Also made the thwomps bigger. I love the ripple effects. I love the super thwomps. How you will get hit by them. Like if you hit them, they will hurt you. Like most thwomps will just like stop you in your tracks, but like if you hit these guys, like no, it's gonna spin you out. That's pretty cool. Yeah, no, this one's pretty good. I like this one a lot. I don't know if I have any like super strong feelings about it one way or the other. I say it's easily the weakest of the Rainbow Roads in this game. But I wouldn't say it's that weak. Like it's definitely like in this range right here. Weakest Rainbow Road. I do think it is weaker than 8's normal Rainbow Road. Just because I just don't find it quite as interesting. You know what? I'm going to put it right after, right behind 8 Rainbow Road. That's where that one's going to go. I think that makes sense. Let's take a listen to the music. For a long time, I thought that I wasn't a big fan of this song. And then I like stopped and like listened to it. Yeah, no, I'm a pretty big fan of this song. It's very chill. You know, it hits that vibe just right. Right, and then you go to this bit, which has kind of become like this one, and then the N64 motif have kind of become like the Rainbow Road motifs. Like this is the one they used in the Mario movie. This is a good song. This is a good song. This song, I'd say, I'm gonna put it there. I feel comfortable with it right there. Certified banger. Certified banger. Definitely a great song. Definitely good. Let's move on here to the next course. Ice Outpost. Ice Outpost. It is another ice track. I will say, I think aesthetically, I actually quite like this one. in comparison to like other like generic ice courses, because I feel like they at least try to do something kind of unique with it. I like, you know, the outpost. Like, it looks like a research outpost. It reminds me of like going to an aquarium as a kid. I think some of these shortcuts are pretty fun. I like that you can take them, or like you can only, if you want. I think I do it in the second half of this lap here. If you want, you can like only take the second part of that shortcut, and that's like totally just a thing that you can do, and I think that's neat. And I like that. The split paths idea is kind of nice if they actually did something with it, but the paths just feel so the same. They're not different enough to like feel like it's justified having the split paths like this. So that is a bit of a shame. Yes, I think I'm gonna do it here, where I'm just gonna take the second. Yeah, I like this. I like that it's a shortcut that, like, if you're not confident in your ability to take the first part, then you can take the second part, and that's totally valid and okay, and I like that. Yeah, this course is fine. It's okay. It's kind of mid. It will go in this tier right here. It's above Sherbertland, I think. Yeah, right there. Kind of funny that I have the two ice courses right next to each other, but what are you gonna do, right? Let's listen to that music. This song slaps so hard. Like this song is just good. This song is just good, and it's like this bit's good here, but like, no, not here, but once the violin comes in, it's like, this song is good. This song is so good. It's certified banger. I would be willing to put it there. Certified banger, just above Pretty Fire, bottom of certified banger. That feels about right to me. That feels about right. I like it. I like it. Let's go. Let's move on to our next crossover track. Hyrule Circuit. Let it be known, I am a massive Legend of Zelda fan. Played every game. Love every game. So, you know, having a Zelda track in Mario Kart is just awesome. And I really like it. I think they did a great job. Once again, you know, we judge this crossover by crossover standards. And this honestly, like, you know, it's got so many of the cute little details, right? The coins are rupees. It has that unique sound effect for the item roulette, right? You've got Hyrule Field at the beginning. Then we jump into the Hyrule Castle, which is a very iconic set piece from many of the Zelda games. You know, I love this bit right here, right? Because, like, you take these turns and like that kind of tries to translate the sort of puzzle solving aspect of The Legend of Zelda, right? And then we enter the woods. I guess it's more of a canyon area, wooded canyon, right? With the keys, the Deku Babas replacing the swoopers and the piranha plants. Like, it's just such a clean crossover track. And, like, I don't feel like I have much else to say about it other than it's just really, really good. I want to put it right below Cheeseland. I'm going to put it right below Cheeseland. Honestly, dang, the original DLC for Mario Kart 8, like on the Wii U, freaking goes so hard, dude. They nailed this DLC. Gosh, so good. Let's listen to the music. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Listen to that. Listen to that Legend of Zelda music. So good. There's, it's like, it slaps so hard. Where's here where it goes like, where we've got that, the Zelda's Lullaby a little bit in there. Like, as a Zelda fan, it feels very Hyrule Warriors, right? right? With the more rock heavy. But this one's, I guess, more jazz, not rock so much. But just like the big band, this song, certified banger. Certified banger. Where am I putting her? Where am I putting her? Probably right there. Right there. That is the spot. This song, it slaps. It goes so hard. We love it. We love it. Oh, let me pause the music so that it's not playing over everything while we move on to the last cup of base Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And here we go. Just like Cheeseland, there are two camps that people find themselves in when it comes to Neo Bowser City. Right? There's the ones who hate it, the people who despise everything about this track, and the ones who are right. Yeah, I'm reusing jokes. I don't care. This track, oh, I didn't mean to do that, but you know, whatever. We'll rank it right now. This track's one of my favorites. I love this course so much. Whoa, it's up here. It's up here. Where am I putting this one? Right there. We're gonna go right there. This track is like, I feel like the people who hate this track are just like, it is the most skill issue. Maybe that's mean. I don't care. If you don't like this track, skill issue. Get good. Get good. I don't know what to say. This course is so good. There's like drifting on this track is so much fun. These turns on 200cc, once you figure out how to pull these turns on 200cc, so much fun. So good. This last turn, right, once again, kind of a nice big wide turn, but there's still opportunities to take it tight, right? You've got this glider section. It's just, if you don't like Neo Bowser City, I'm sorry, but skill issue. That's all I can say. That is the only thing I can say. Just get good. Get good, and then you'll love it. Because once you learn how this game works and how to play it well, then everyone loves this course because they're the smart ones. Maybe that's my meanest take throughout all of this. I don't care. It's just good. Let's listen to the music here. This course is super cool. This song is super cool because you've got that mix of the OG Mario Kart 7 theme, the Mario Kart 7 theme song, and Toad's Turnpike, of all things. Ironically, both of those songs are also in this game now, but the way that they like mish together, it just works. It just works. It works so well. This song is oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna put it right there. I'll put it right there. This song it's awesome. This song is awesome. I love this song. So good. So good. Alright. Hit us with the next course. Next I think is what? Ribbon Road from GBA? I think. Heck yeah. Ribbon Road. Alright, can I just say that in base game, it's like originally not at all. But now, looking back on it in hindsight, right? After all is said and done, Booster Course Pass and everything, the Game Boy Advance, like Super Circuit courses, got treated so well in 8. It's like, not in OG 8. There was like one, and it was Mario Circuit, and it was like, but then in the DLC, you had Cheeseland, you had Ribbon Road, and then in the BCP, like they just went crazy on GBA courses. But these remakes are so good. Ribbon Road in Super Circuit is kind of just a mid track. Like it's good. I like it. I messed that shortcut up, but whatever. But gosh dang it. This remake makes this course just so fun and so cool, right? You know, you got all the different colors here, right? It's still got all the jumps and everything. You've got these good turns. I love how long you can hold that like turn, that drift there, because like you can either let it go or you can hold it really long, right? The Mecha Koopas are an actual like active hazard that sometimes sometimes you're gonna have to take wide turns to avoid them, right? You've got this wavy section, these shortcuts that are actually pretty challenging to hit sometimes, especially on 200cc, right? And then you've got the gliding section with the jack in the boxes. There's this last shortcut right here that I don't have a mushroom, so I can't take it, but that for some last minute like steals. Good freaking track. Good freaking track. Definitely in the phenomenal tier. I don't think it's quite up. Better or worse than Toad Harbor? I'm gonna say just below Toad Harbor. That's where I'm gonna put that one. Really, really good though. Let's take a listen. Am I the only one who thinks that this has almost like a beach sort of vibe to it? So, okay. So this one is interesting because this is not the OG Rainbow Road. Or Ribbon Road, I mean. Ribbon Road GBA music. Right? So, because you've got... Oh, here, there's this restored. It'll be better quality, right? Right? It's a very different song. Because when they were making the 8 Deluxe version, they based it on a beta version of the song. And honestly, I'm not sure which I like better. I don't know. I think they both do different things very well. I think that this particular remix of the song, though, fits the Ribbon Road remake really well. Fits the track really well. And I think that's what really sets it apart, is that it's a good song that fits the track really well. Both are good. Both are good songs. I'm going to put it here. I'm going to put it there because they're both really, really good songs. Definitely both top tier songs. I'm not sure which one I like more. I would love to see a modern take on this song, on the original Ribbon Road. I would love to see that. That's just not what we got. So, which is not inherently, again, it's not a bad thing because I like them both. So, we'll see. I don't know. Yeah, it's an interesting spot for me. Next on our list, we has Super Bell Subway. This to me is what a traffic course should be. I think as a traffic course, this one does everything it should, right? Because first of all, you start in a completely safe location, right? This upper section, right, where you're in like the platform, right, is completely safe, right? And then you jump down, and the trains, one, there's not as many of them, right? There's only the 2 trains that go back and forth. If you see, you're only likely to see each train 1 time per lap, right? But they are in compensation for that. Both of them are really big, right? And so you've got this like dynamic where the trains are both active hazards, but they're active hazards that you can account for. Right? And so it's like, taking tight lines when the train is in the way is really hard. And so trying to navigate this this subway, when the trains are that, like, this turn with a train right here is hard to do, right? Or here, like, they're both right there. Like, what path am I supposed to take when both trains are right there? You know? That's awesome. I also think the presentation, the aesthetic, is great. I love the subway vibe, right? You've got, like, the cafes, you've got the, you know, the map. This also has the same Easter egg that Sunshine Airport has, where it's got the announcer, right, that you can hear announcing the trains to different tracks, right? It's just cool. Well, it's like, here's another instance, right, where this train is forcing me to take a wider line, and I still hit it, right, because of just where it was placed, and that's just cool. It's a cool dynamic that I think is what I want from traffic courses. Because, you know, when they just throw a bunch of cars everywhere, then it's just a bunch of cars everywhere. But with Super Bell Subway, it's an active hazard that is a genuine threat, but it's one that you can account for, and it's one that makes you think. And if you like, and it also does that thing that I like too, where if you don't want to deal with the trains, take one of the upper paths, even though they're slower. It works really well. It's a great design philosophy. I want to put it right around here. Yeah, right there. Right there. Looks good. Let's take a listen to this music here. I think this song is just a vibe. This song is just a vibe. You know, like, so this is the subway part, right? Where you're in the platform. Because this song is also dynamic, has two variants. This one's just, it's so chill. It's so chill. And that's exactly, it fits that vibe perfectly. And then you jump down into that subway where the trains are, and you get this underground bit that mixes in the underground theme from SMB1. It's a little bit grungier, you know? It's a little darker. It's just good. It's just good. It's just good. It's a good track. It's I'd say bottom of certified banger. That's where I feel like this one should go. It's a good song. It's a good song. Anyway, let's move on to final course of base Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. This is the final DLC track in the Wii U version. This is the final Deluxe track for many, many years. Do I need to explain myself? Like, do I have to explain why Big Freaking Blue is one of the best Mario Kart courses ever made? You know, it's dynamic. There's always something interesting going on. It's yet another track that's like, you know, they did everything they could to make you feel like you were going fast. And they nailed it. Just absolutely nailed it. The vibes, the freaking presentation. Like, you start up in that, like, ship kind of thing. You go all the way down to the part where you're almost touching the ocean, right? You're at sea level, right? And then you go all the way back up to a place that's like even higher than where you started. And that's just so cool, right? I mean, look at this. Like, look at how close we are to the water here, right? And we rotate, and we're going. And now that we're on the ocean, we're touching the water, like you can see it. We're practically touching it, right? We're gonna just get hit by a red shell, apparently, right? And then we're gonna take a turn right here and work our way all the way back up. Right, you got the sound design, the F-Zero guy, the final lap from F-Zero X from the N64 game. I messed up the turn there. That's embarrassing. I messed that up really hard. That's really embarrassing. And then, yeah, no, it's so cool. Just absolutely phenomenal course. You know, you hit that finale. It's just amazing. It's one of the best tracks in Mario Kart. I don't think I need to defend myself for that opinion. It's so good. And to go along with it, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. Listen to this song, right? Listen to Guitar Man go. He's just off his freaking rocker. He's gone insane. This man's going crazy. Listen to that, dude. It's so good. It's so good. Like, and then you've got the final lap version, which I don't know if we'll hear it. Right, once you get to the final section, it goes even crazier. Right, you got the saxophone, you got the electric guitar, you got everything. Like, the hardest part is just deciding, is it better or worse than N64 Rainbow Road as far as music is concerned? I think Rainbow Road just ekes it out a little bit, but still fantastic song. Truly phenomenal. Truly phenomenal. Oh my gosh. All right. So we are currently halfway through the game, right? That is all the base game tracks accounted for. It's like 4:30. I'm kind of tired. I think what we're going to do, we're going to take a break. We're going to stop for today. And we're going to come back next week. I think that should work. Thinking my schedule. Pretty sure next week should work. We're going to come back next week, same time, same place, and we're going to do all the BCP tracks. We're just going to do all of them, add them all into our tier list. And it's going to be a grand old time. It's going to be so much fun. Truly a great time. Let's do that. Yeah. So, next time we'll do that. And I'll see you all again real soon. But until then, I bid you all a hearty farewell. Bye-bye, everybody.